Asha, your microphone is off.
Okay, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to day two of the Excel class 2025. If you're as excited as I am, please let me see it in the chat box. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being on time. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Please, I want to see the energy in the chat box. If you're excited to be here for day two, please let me see the energy. Don't worry, we're starting earlier today. I can already see the comments. Don't be afraid. Today we're going to start earlier. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm not seeing. Okay, yes, I'm good to see. Thank you, Simon Salome. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. This is day two of the Excel class 2025. If you are joining from day one, if you were here yesterday, can you signify in the chat box? Let me know my people. Let me know my people that have been here. They were here yesterday and they're still here today. Okay. Okay, Thank you. Good evening. Thank you. Obina Stanley, I recognize you from yesterday. Thank you for still being here today. I need to see consistency. Who was here yesterday and is still here today? And even if you are joining today for the first time, that's still not wrong. As long as you're here, that's what's important. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to have you here. Yesterday was what it. I love that. I love. Tell them, so that they will be here more often and they'll be here on time. Thank you guys for being on time. Thank you. We appreciate it. Today we are going to kick off as early as possible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You had network issues yesterday. Yes, many people reached out. Please let's take note that the attendance form will be released before the end of the class. Please, it's very, very important that you fill the attendance form before the class ends. It's like so important. So please, let's take that as something of high priority. Don't leave this class without filling the attendance form. Very, very important. Please don't leave the class without filling the attendance form. I was here till 11 screaming and begging the people that were here that please they should fill the form. Please, please, let's fill the attendance form. If you had issues yesterday, please don't have issues today. Please don't have. Yes, welcome Excel champions. I love that energy. We are Excel champions. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm so happy to have everyone here. We'll be starting earlier today, like I said. So if you know your friend is not here, please go and call your friend. Start tapping them. Me, I'm going to go and send the link to all my friends. You're not here, you're wrong. Please. I want everyone to please go and invite your friends, go and check on your friends. If you know anyone that's meant to be here that's not here, please signify and tell them that please they should come to this class. It's very, very important. They don't want to miss out on the knowledge that's being dished out this night. Please, you don't want to miss. So today we're having a guest speaker. A guest speaker that's like her 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 portfolio is just blowing my mind. Somebody that's part of the top 1% in data science. That's the person that's coming here today. Tell that friend they do not want to miss today. Even if you miss day one, you don't want to miss day two. Yes, if we are day today will be more than day one. So as you go further, it keeps on getting better. So please let's look forward. If you know your friend is not here, go and call your friend. If you know your friend, your brother, your sister, they snooze, they lose. In fact, plot of land in Sabisa Forest for you. In fact, cow, Christmas chicken for you. If they snooze, they lose. Please tell them. Please tell them that they should be in this class. It's so important to be having our guest speaker here today. Today is not. Yesterday was great, but today will be better. All right. The attendance needs to be shared close to the end of the class, which is why you have to be here from the beginning to the end. So please, everyone, please let's endeavor to be here. Let's endeavor to be here from the beginning to the end. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Please, has everyone downloaded the data set for the class today? Has everyone downloaded the data set? I sent a link on the group. This is why it's so important. Please, if you know You don't read chats, go and pin the Excel class 2025, that group, go and pin it. It's so important. I sent a data set that is needed for the class today. Please, if you don't have that data set, you are currently in a wrong position. Please, if you have the data set, my people, they're already saying yes, they have it. Thank you. Please, if you don't have it, go to the group. You get your chicken. You get your chicken, don't worry. Please, if you have the data set, please, it's so important. If you don't have it, please rush now. Rush and go and get it. It's very, very important. Please, we need that data set for the class today. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the energy. It's massive. It's beautiful. I appreciate it so much. If your friend is not here, I'm not here called the friend, you are wrong. You're wrong. Excel champions, you are wrong. And we Excel champions are not wrong. So please, if your friend is not here, please go and call that friend. And if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you are also wrong. It will not take anything to just tap on that button. Please subscribe so that whenever the class begins, you'll be aware, so that whenever we're about to go live, you will know. Please, this is very, very important. All right, Excel champions, please and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is very, very important. Thank you so much. Energy is supposed to be high. This person, you actually why are you casting your friend like this? Okay, but please tell her that even as she's in that house, she should still listen to the class. Even as she's in that house, please, she should come and join the class. It's very, very important. Today, we're having top people here, and you don't want to miss today. I'm saying it again. You don't want to miss today. Go and tell that friend that they don't want to miss today, please. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And please, let's remember that just because this program is free, like what we saw yesterday, we saw Miss Testimony, we saw Miss Annie, we saw Mr. Bolu. These are people that are pouring out their knowledge into you. Just because this is a free program doesn't mean you should take it for granted. Please, if you are giving assignments, if you are giving tasks, if you are asked to come on time, please let us work with them. Oblige, do what you're meant to do. Please, let's make this work. Yes, you are the first on the list. You are the first on the list. Thank you for being the first on the list. All right. Please don't take this class for granted. Please, I implore you, I indulge you, I plead with you. Any English you want me to speak, let me speak. Please don't take this class for granted. It's free. Doesn't mean that this is not hard work. Doesn't mean that this exactly no knowledge is lost. This is like important people taking out their time to impact you. So please let's work together. So how many of us did the day one assignment? If you know you did the day one assignment with your full chest, you are sure, because the form is already locked. I kept on screaming it on the group that 7 o'clock is the deadline. So if you did not do the assignment, Asha doesn't know what to do for you again. Asha has tried her best. But please, if you know you did the form, yes, Manuela, all these people that their Christmas is going to be joyous. If you know you did the form, please, I want to see your hand. You did the assignment. I saw somebody that got 30 over 30. Don't play. I saw somebody that got 30 over 30. I saw somebody that got 26 over 30. Excel champions, they are too much. Thank you for subscribing. Excel champions, they are too much. Please do your assignments. If you missed yesterday's assignment, don't miss today's assignment. I told you guys, because I care about you guys. I told you there's a certificate, and I told you that to get to the certificate, you're going to need your attendance. Thank you. You got 28. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Please, you're going to need attendance, and you're going to need your assignment to get your certificate. I don't want you to go through all this stress and not have your certificate. It's not fair, right? It's not fair that you come for this class, you use your data, you take your time, you learn, and then you don't have anything to show for it. Apart from the knowledge, have evidence. I believe in evidence. Have evidence, have something to show that, okay, I have knowledge of Excel, I'm an expert. So please Let's work together. You got 26. Somebody said she got. I'm clapping for everybody. And then someone said the way I'm laughing is suspicious. I'm hyping you people. I'm hyping you people. I'm proud of all of you. The people that got 30 over 30, the people that got 26 over 30. As long as you tried, you put your best foot forward. That's far above average. That's exceptional. And all of you did well. Thank you. Somebody got 30 over 30. Don't play. This is why I knew the name Excel Champions fit all of us. Victor got 30 over 30. I love this energy. Thank you, Excel Champions. Continue bringing in the energy, bringing in the love. I love what I'm seeing. I love that people did their assignment. So, okay, we are one step ahead in getting the certificate. So, you're not going to go through all of this and it's going to be a waste. We're actually going to see a certificate. So, Excel Champions, today, as I told you earlier, we're going to be having a guest speaker. So, this person is someone. Oh, you got 86. I must clap for everybody. It's important. So the speaker for today is someone who is Miss. I don't know if you were listening yesterday. Miss Annie spoke about her, and Miss Annie said that she looked up to her. Now, if you are a calculative person like me, you understand that when someone great is calling another person, the person they look up to, you understand that that second person in this statement is a very great person. Just like when Jesus is hyping somebody, you have to know that there's something about that person that they're hyping. So, Excel Champions, let me tell you about the guest speaker, the great speaker that even Miss Annie is looking up to, the person you are going to be learning from today, the person that is a boss in the data science world, the person that is known for her eloquence, knowledge, and impact. And you're going to be getting free knowledge from that vessel of wisdom. So, Excel Champions, listen closely. Let me tell you about the person you're about to learn from. So, meet our speaker, Miss Abimbola Arowolo. She's a Microsoft Excel MVP. Oh yeah, I'm going to give you time. Oh yeah, go to Google. Open your other tab. For those of you that have laptop, open your other tab. Who's using 28 with sad emoji? 28 is great. 28 is great. 27, I'm proud of you. Don't worry, the class will soon begin. I don't just want you to just, when our speaker comes, you'll be looking at her. Who's this person? We don't know who this person is. So let me tell you about her. So as I said, she's a Microsoft Excel MVP. So now if you have time, just go to Google and go and search for who a Microsoft Excel MVP is, so that your chest will understand who we're talking about. 27 over 30. Well done, Mr. Obina. Well done. 27 over 30. I'm proud of everybody. Oh yeah, let me quickly read this profile before you will keep distracting me. She's a Microsoft Excel MVP, a top data professional, and the co-founder of TechSavia, a platform dedicated to helping people discover, learn, and build cutting-edge solutions while growing confidently in tech. Even though she started her journey in chemistry education, Ms. Abimbola transitioned into the data world with excellence, earning multiple leadership awards and becoming a respected voice in global tech conversations. Today, she has trained over 1,000 aspiring professionals, making the data field more accessible, inclusive, and human-centered. Her work has earned major recognitions. #1 Data Science Creator in Nigeria 2024 and 2025 Favicon. Top 10 data analytics professionals in Africa. Top 10 in Africa, not just in Nigeria. Not just West Africa, I'm talking about Africa. Top 10 data analytics professionals in Africa, TIBA Awards. Speaker on global and local stages, champion of data-led transformation and digital empowerment. Whether she's mentoring, teaching, or building solutions, Ms. Abimbola is on a mission to empower the next generation of tech talent, and she does it with clarity, passion, and vision. If you are building a future in tech, this is one expert you want to learn from. So Excel champions, you're not learning from someone who is little or from someone who is small. This is someone who's ranked top 10 in Africa. So don't play with this opportunity. You have to be here. You have to be here till 10 o'clock today. You have to be here. You have to be here. Don't leave this call. Don't leave this live. Be here till the end. This is so, so important. Excel champions, we're about to make history and you have to be here. Thank you so much. So when Miss Ambibola comes, let's just start hyping her. Start telling her you're happy to be here so that next time she'll still come again. So when we're having another class, she'll keep on coming. Because for you to have someone like that pouring in knowledge in a free class, that's to say she's not charging one extravagant amount. She's coming here to give out knowledge for free. You know that she just has a heart to give, she just has a heart to teach, and she just wants to impact you. So Excel champions, please, when Mr. Bimbola comes, I trust you. Please hype her, tell her you love her, tell her you appreciate her. Don't fall my hand though. Make sure you appreciate her, make sure you give her the ginger that she needs, because it's not just a small person that's about to walk into this YouTube live, but someone big, someone that has enough knowledge to go around. Excel champions, the chat box is quiet, the chat box is quiet, the class is about to start. Oh, and this time I told you we're starting on time. I'm actually not lying. I'm not lying. I'm saying the truth. This time we're starting on time. So I need the energy to be high. I need to know that you're here. Is your friend here? Is your friend here? Have you told your friend that the live has started? Please and please tell them to come and see Asha. The Asha is here to welcome them. Once they enter, I'll just start greeting them. Thank you, President. Thank you, General. We're so happy to have you here. So please, everyone, invite your friends. If they're not here, please tell them that they should be here. Please lead them here. Shortly, we are going to be having the assignment review. This is very important because it's going to help for those who had issues with the assignment or those who didn't really understand some things with the assignment. So if you have difficulties, I know there are some great people that got 30 over 30, 26 over 30, 27. We know you are great. You are an Excel champion, but please, let's also consider the people who exactly may not have understood some things, who may have had some issues, who may have struggled with the assignments. We're going to be having the assignment review. So please, let's learn to stretch out a hand of understanding to even people that some people may not be as fast as you, some people may not be able to catch up like you. So the data royalty is considerate of everyone. She wants everyone to learn, she wants everyone to know what they're doing in this class. Ah, this Nkechi, I will just meet you. The way I meet you, the way I will hype you. I truly deserve a bottle of coke. Oh my god, I feel like crying. Thank you so much. I deserve a bottle of coke for talking this long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, I've marked your face. Anywhere I see you, anywhere I see you, even if it's by mistake, I'll appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I love the energy. I love the care. Thank you so much. So look forward to the class today. Please download your data sets, your internet connection, the latest version of Microsoft Excel. Please, these are very important. We sent a live link yesterday that you can use the latest version of Excel, even if you don't have the even if you couldn't download it. So please use it. We're going to send it again. This is very important for your learning process. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everyone. I hope you are looking forward to the class as much as I am looking forward to the class. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So Ms. Dorcas will be taking over for the assignment review. Thank you, everyone.
Can everyone hear me? Hello, can everyone hear me?
Please, you guys should reply in the chat box. Can you hear Miss Dorcas? We can't see it from this end. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence Place. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So let me come again. I said today we'll be walking through the 15 questions from the assignment and making sure we understand everything. So let's dive right in. Question 1. What is the default file extension of Excel workbooks? So think of file extensions like a file's last name. So it tells your computer, I belong to this particular family. The answer to this question is actually option C, .xlsx. So when a file ends with .xlsx, it tells your computer that, oh, this is an Excel workbook. And option A, for example, tells your computer that this is a Microsoft Word document. So option C is the correct answer. That is the file extension of Excel workbooks. So I hope you guys understand. If you understand, please tell me in the comment section. And let's go to question 2. Which sign must be typed first when writing a formula in Excel? So the answer to this is option D. Before writing a formula, you have to type in an equals to sign. If you don't type in this sign before writing the formula, Excel will recognize it as just ordinary text or ordinary numbers. It won't recognize it as a calculation and it won't perform that calculation. So let's move to question 3. What is Microsoft Excel mainly used for? I think this question is very easy. That's option C, working with data and calculations. So let's move to question 4. A cell is a cell in Excel is the point where a row and a column meet. Question 5. If you drag the fill handle of 1, 2, 3 downward, what happens? Excel will recognize this as a series of numbers and it will complete it. So it will continue as 4, 5, 6 and continue downward that way. Question 6. What will equals to B1 times B2 do? This will multiply B1 by B2. Question 7. To add values in A1 and A2, you use, like we said, you begin your formula with an equal to, and you just use a simple arithmetic operator plus in between the two cells you want to add. So the answer is equals to A1 plus A2. Question 8. If A1 is equal to 15 and A2 is equal to 5, what will A1 slash A2 give you? So this is the sign for division in Excel. So that will give you 15 divided by 5. So you have 3. Which formula returns the smallest number? The answer is C, min. Min returns the smallest number in a column or a particular range that you specify. Question 10. Which of the following data types can Excel store? So we have option A, text, option B, numbers, option C, dates, option D, all of the above. So we went through this yesterday. Miss Annie explained everything and we realized that Excel can actually handle and store all of the above. So it can recognize text, it can recognize numbers, it can recognize dates, it can even recognize currency and things like that. So let's move to question 11. When entering dates in Excel, which format is most commonly recognized and stored correctly by Excel? So This is basically asking for the default date formats. So Excel by default stores dates in a short date format, so option B, and then you can specify it to be a long date. If it was a long date, it would be something like Wednesday, 24th December 2024. But this is the default one, most commonly recognized and stored correctly by Excel. These other ones are not commonly stored correctly. Question 12. Which action lets you rename a worksheet tab? So the answer to this is A. You double click the sheet tab name. Alternatively, you could right click and then click rename, but that option is not here. So the correct option is to double click the sheet tab name. Question 13. Which of the following is a rule of good data entry in Excel? So the answer to this is option B, keep one entry per cell. We don't mix numbers and letters randomly in a cell, and we don't enter summaries instead of raw data. So question 14. Which tab contains commands for formatting cells, font, color, alignment? The Home tab contains commands for formatting cells. So the answer to question 14 is the Home tab. Now question 15. What is a worksheet in Excel? I hope you guys are following me. If you are, can someone answer this question for us? Just drop the option letter A, B, C, or D. Which is a worksheet in Excel? Okay, I've gotten two answers. Okay, okay, four answers now. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Can see your answers. Everyone is saying option A, and everyone is very correct. Okay, so I've come to the end of the assignment correction, and I am so proud of you guys, Excel champions. You guys really, really must have paid attention yesterday. So I'm clapping for you guys. And yeah, enjoy the class today. Bye.
Excel champions, Miss Annie is about to come in. Miss Annie is about to come in. Excel champions, please can we begin to usher her in? Let's welcome her. Miss Annie is about to come in. I want to see the energy. And please let's also appreciate Miss Dorcas for that session. She literally puts in a lot of energy into it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for cooperating with her. Thank you for listening to her. Thank you for learning with her. So please let's welcome Miss Annie as she takes the stage. I want to see it in the chat box. She needs the energy to come in. Thank you guys. Please let's welcome her. Welcome Miss Annie. We're happy to have you here. Thank you, Miss Dorcas. Thank you. Welcome, Miss Annie. Welcome, Miss Annie. So, Miss Annie, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Let's keep on Let's make her feel welcome. Let's continue. Let's continue until she gets here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. The chat box is on fire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Miss Annie. Welcome, our host. Thank you, ma.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. I hope it's no morning anywhere there. Hello, everyone. Excel champions. I'm super excited for day two. Your energy alone, it's given. It's given. I love it. So, because of time, I want us to quickly just jump right in. But before we start, have you gone to go and call anybody that you know that is supposed to be here? Have you called them? Go and send a quick message to that friend. Post it on your status. Take a screenshot of this call now as it's going on and post it everywhere. Share the YouTube link so that you invite other people to join in. Don't hoard knowledge. Let all of us grow together. We must grow together. So please, let's just do this quickly. Take a screenshot, post on your various platforms that you're active on. Yes, I'm so glad. I'm super glad for day two of Excel. Please, let's do this quickly. I want to be seeing your feedback in the chat box. How many people have made any posts? How many people have taken screenshots? Let's invite more people in, please. Let's quickly hurry up. Let's quickly hurry up, please. I can't see your feedback in the chat box. You guys should be giving energy. You guys are giving energy before. Energy. I need the energy. It's what gives me joy. It motivates me to keep going. Yes. More energy, more energy. The chat box is very dry. I don't know why. All right, let's get right into it. So today we'll be talking on data cleaning, the basic data cleaning in Excel. Yesterday, we spoke on data entry process. So today we'll be speaking on how to clean a data set to use it appropriately. Since now you understand the data types, you now know how to categorize your data, you now know the specific one or where it's supposed to be. Now we are going to now learn how to clean up these data sets that we have. Before we begin, before we begin, if you do not have a laptop, just listen to the session. When it's over, I'll be sharing a link. It's called W3 School, or as we are on the call, you guys that are using your phones can just quickly check out the website. Then before the session is over, I will quickly give a rundown on how the people with phones can practice this session with us. For everyone with their laptop, I hope you have already downloaded the data set. Please open it on your various systems for those with laptop. For those with phone, please listen attentively. Then I'll show you guys how to practice whatever we have taught so far towards the end of the session. Right. So we'll be taking basic data cleaning and organizing. Let's jump right into it. So the goals for today now, by the end of this session, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate, you must know how to identify a dirty data when you see one. You must know how to clean simple issues. You must learn how to deal with blanks. You will know how to use basic formula. You will know how to use sort and filter. You will know how to split columns, and you will know how to prevent wrong data entry. Now, the reason why this session is important is because you remember when I said yesterday that while you're working with the data, when you're working with a live data set, you must have issues. You must have errors that are coming in. It's just normal. And those errors now, if you don't clean them up properly, it will mess up your analysis. It will make your analysis to be very stressful. So we need to understand when we say dirty data, you quickly know how to know or identify a dirty data set. You will now know the basic issues on how to clean it. You will now know how to handle blanks. When we say blanks, we mean because sometimes when people are typing in a cell, they sometimes skip some part of the information due to human errors or sometimes unforeseen mistakes. So we are going to learn how to navigate all of this. Now, before we start, I want you guys to open your data sets wherever it is. Wait, I just noticed that you guys can't see my slides. Let me quickly do that. Okay, please open your data set wherever it is on your system. All right. So now we are going to see what a dirty data looks like. Can you guys see my screen now, please? In the chat box, please let me know. Can you guys see my screen? All right. I'm working on it. Okay. Okay. How about now? So we can get right into it. All right. Dirty data usually looks like wrong capitalization, extra spaces, blank cells, wrong formats, combined values, and duplicates. So we are going to fix all this step by step. We'll do it step by step together. Now, before we head to Excel, I want us to get familiar with all of these things I'm talking about before we move to Excel. In data cleaning, you need to look at your data before you touch it. You need to ask yourself what's look off, because different types of data come in various formats. So you need to understand the things that are in the data set before you start cleaning so that you will know what you're cleaning. You will not just be cleaning in vain, or you will not just be moving like a sheep without a shepherd. You will have a direction. So the first things first that you should do in a data set after you have looked at your data to now analyze what are the errors in this data? Does this data set have a lot of errors? Are there issues in this data set? What am I supposed to do with this data set? Now, the first thing that you start with is make your headers clear. If you look at this image now, you can see that this image here, even though the AI regenerated nonsense, but at least you can see that the headers are clear here. Let me know in the chat box if you can see my screen, please. Can you guys see my screen now? I'm seeing people saying they can't see my screen. Please let me know in the chat box. Please let me know. Time is of essence, please. Can you guys see my screen? All right, all right. Let's keep moving. So the first thing you start with now is to make your head as bold. How do you make your head as bold? You select the first row and then you just press Ctrl B. It's the same thing everywhere. The same thing we use to make our head as bold in Microsoft Word, in anything that we're typing, still Ctrl B. And then to even make it a step further, to make your data set to be more appealing, you can now apply a fill color. So strong headers make it easy to understand. When we move to Excel, you will understand all these things better. But I just want to quickly run you guys through this slide before we move to Excel so that you will have a better understanding, especially for people that are very, very new to this. Now we're going to remove extra spaces next. After you make your headers bold, you remove extra spaces. Remember last night when I was speaking, I told you guys that when people type, they mistakenly add extra spaces, human errors. Maybe if you're typing, you might press the space bar more times. And if you add more times to it, it's going to give it trailing spaces. And these spaces now affects your data set, especially when you want to perform functions on it, or when you want to perform formulas on it, rather, not functions. When you want to perform formulas on it, if there are trailing spaces, they affect the feedback from the formulas that you are going to work on. So that's the reason why you need to standardize your data properly. So now, removing extra spaces in Excel, we call it trim. The function that does it is called a trim function. TRIM. From the bar you can see it. From here you can see it. So now remember, what in the assignment, what is the first thing that you start your formula with? How do you allow Excel to know that, okay, I'm about to type a formula? It's your equals to sign. Once you want to type any formula in Excel, you must start with an equals to sign. Equal sign. You must put an equal sign. And once you put it, you now put equals to trim and then whatever cell that it is. Please tell me in the chat box, what is a cell? Remember, I explained what a cell is in the chat in the yesterday's class. Please let me know, what is a cell? What is a cell? You guys should be answering in the text box. I'm looking at it while I'm teaching, so I'll be looking at your answers. This trim function helps us remove trailing spaces. What is a cell? Please, I need to be seeing the feedback in the chat. What is a cell? Now the next thing that you do is to fix text casing. Good. Intersection of the rows and column. Good. That's beautiful. Yes, and it was also in your assignment as well. Is it only Mimi that is here? Good, good, good. Yes. Intersection of rows and columns. Good. So now you attach the trim function plus the specific cell where you want it to trim. When we move over to Excel, you guys will see it happening. After you finish removing the trailing spaces, the next thing you do is to now standardize the casing. Just like in Nigerian, well, not Nigerian, rather, in alphabet, we have small letters, capital letters. We also have sentence case. It's the same thing in Microsoft Word. It's the same thing in Google Docs. All this casing is the same thing everywhere, text casing. But now the thing in Excel is that the same way it's easy for you to quickly change the case to either small letters or sentence casing or upper casing, is not the same thing in Excel. Excel does not have that option. For you to be able to change whatever casing that you need to use a formula. You need to use a formula. And now the formula to do this now is called, there is three different formulas. If you want to write in a capital letter, it's upper function. When I move to the next slide, you see it. If you want to write in a lower, if you want to write with low, not low, rather the small alphabet, you use the lower function. And then if you want it to be in a sentence case, you use the proper. But for most Excel analysis, for anything you're doing with Excel, most of the times you always use a proper. So that is why proper is being displayed here. So you start it the same thing as well, equals to proper plus the cell, whatever cell you want it to do. So now it will now turn this name, now you can see Chidera Wara to Chidera Wara in a more standardized sentence case format. Yes, lowercase alphabet, yes. So now for the other thing, for the other cases I was talking about is upper or then the lower. So if you want it to be in all caps, upper. If you want it to be in all lower, lower. And these are great for emails and IDs. Now we move over to handling blank cells. So to handle blank cells now, blank cells is another thing now that you do next. Once you finish standardizing the cases, you now move over to handling blank cells. So blank cells affects data, and blank cells are always there because when people are working with a data, when you're typing in data, because this data we are even calling stuff is humans that type it. This is information sometimes that humans type, sometimes that the you use different tools to scrape from the web or scrape from different sites to analyze it, and everything will now come together as a data. So whatever thing you're doing, there are always times where there are blank rows, blank cells that maybe as you're typing, you might skip one cell and then move over to the next. So now all these issues now, if you don't address these blank cells very well, when you're working with a formula, it will stress you. Excel will show you shaggy. This has happened to me, especially in my beginner days. I had to learn the hard way how to handle blank cells. So it is very, very important for you to, after you've standardized your casing, you quickly check how many blank cells are in this my data set. I'm going to show you guys how to do it when we move over to Excel. Now, there are two options in handling blank cells, or in seeing them and then knowing how best to navigate them. The step one now, the one that is easy for beginners, is to filter and then delete the blanks. But now, when you now move over to the intermediate and the advanced version, you don't delete blanks. Every data analyst knows that you don't delete blank, because if you're deleting blank now, it means that you're making your data set to be inconsistent, and an inconsistent data set leads to wrong results, wrong information that you will now be giving out to people. So how do we handle blanks if you do not want to delete it? Is by NA means not admissible, not available, not applicable. So this NA now is what we put into blanks instead of just leaving it like that. And the beautiful thing about NA is that formulas accept NA. If you're working in a dashboard now and maybe there's an NA there, they can understand that, okay, this not available now shows that something was there, but they are not aware of it. This is the best way to address blank cells in your data set, in anything that you're doing. It's not advisable to delete your blank cells because you might be deleting key information that maybe you might not have had access to at the moment, but maybe what if in future now you have access to it. Let's say, for instance, now you're working in your office and your boss gives you a data set to work with. Maybe there are now some blank rows. If you go and delete it now, you're messing up the data set, but you already have a means of getting the information that is there. Because if it's an office data set, you can quickly go and ask whoever was in charge of the data set, okay, this show what was supposed to be here. Then the person can now tell you, then you can now put it in. So before you delete any blank rows, always look at it first. Study it, analyze it, make sure that whatever thing you're deleting out from the data set is not going to affect the overall output of whatever analysis you will be given. Now we move over to split column text. Now this one is very, very, very important, because sometimes when we type, we join things together. Like now you can see from this example, this is John and Lagos. They joined both name and then a city together. So this happens a lot in data sets. Any intermediate that is here, yes, it's good to follow this order. It's always good to follow this order. When towards the end, I'll explain to you guys why it's good to follow this order. If you're cleaning, you have to have a plan that you're using to clean, so that your analysis will not just be scattered in the end, and it's easier for you to follow, especially as a beginner. Especially as a beginner. Fadia Adeleke, you said, where can we see it? Are we typing? Please explain further. I do not understand what you mean by are we typing. But moving on, you need to split columns. For you to be able to split columns, you have to check the delimiter. When we say delimiter now in Excel understands different things. I don't know if we'll have the time to explain what a CSV file is, but a CSV file is called comma separated values. So most times, most Excel raw data in its rawest form come as a CSV file. And those CSV file now, why it's called comma separated values is because it uses a comma to separate it. So let's say now you're also bringing that same data set now into Excel. The delimiter now, that is what Excel uses to separate all these data sets now, all these different rows now into specific column is a comma. The same thing now with a space. The Excel understands different delimiters. It understands commas, understands space. I think it also understands exclamation mark too. It understands tabs. If you look at the picture here, let me zoom in a bit. You can see this is a delimiter, a text to column feedback form or whatever, I don't know what they call this, that I got from Excel. Then you can see the delimited here. The delimited that it shows is characters such as commas or tabs separate each field. So it shows you now that these are the things now that Excel will use to do it. So for instance, now if you look further, you can see that here down below here is this is John and then this is Lagos, and there's a space in between. So what Excel is showing me that what it sees as a delimiter here now is a space. So it's going to use this space now. Since the space is consistent all throughout the row, it's going to now use that space now. Anywhere that it sees that there is a space, it's going to now move it to a new row. That is what text column is. Separating things easily. That Excel will just use his own hand to put John in one row, put Lagos in another row. That is what text column is. Now we move over to find and replace. Finding and replace is super. Okay, Fathia, when I get to Excel, I'll explain further there. Comma separated values is CSV. One before Ijeoma. But when I move over to Excel, you guys will understand better. But for now, just keep up with the slides while I explain. Now we move over to find and replace. When because sometimes or most times you don't need to do this text to column. So if text to column is not necessary in your data set, you move over to find and replace. Now, what is find and replace? Finding and replacing now, so you in a data set is a must. It's paramount that you must have errors, misspelled names, misspelled things. And let's say that your data set now is over thousands and thousands and thousands of rows. Like, it's too long. Imagine scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. How would you start cleaning? Let's say maybe they spelled John. John is supposed to be said John, but maybe they will add E to it. And we know that spelling John that way is wrong. Or let's say something like now, phone. They're supposed to spell phone Phone. Maybe they will add double E to the phone. So imagine removing all these things now one by one in thousands and thousands of rows. You will sleep there. You will you will not even finish that thing immediately. So Excel has a shortcut that you can easily do this as fast as possible. So that is all the finding and the replace button. And the shortcut key now for doing this is pressing Ctrl H on your laptop. Once you press it, this box comes up. You can see it here. It's already showed me. You can see it. Find and replace. So what does this do? You will look at your data set already. Look at it and then show what is it that I want to find here. Maybe John was spelled wrongly and you want to change John now to, for this my example, John was not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be Jimmy. So but they now wrote John and I want to replace it with Jimmy. So what this will now do is once I just press replace all, everything, any of my data sets, wherever it has John will be replaced to Jimmy. It's so beautiful and it's doing it at once. Now you don't have to be manually typing anything. Time saved. Time saved. You can now move over to the next thing. Yes, if you guys want the slides, we'll talk about that towards the ending of the class. We'll see how it can be made available for you guys. Now, this find and replace can help you guys out with prefixes and formats. Now, I skipped something in this slide, or what I was supposed to say first. Before you even move over to find and replace, you're supposed to have added the filter option. But as we are going forward in this my slide, you'll see how to attach the filter function. Why you do the filter first is so that you can see at a glance the errors that are in your data set, so that you will now know what you are finding and then what you're replacing. Now we move over to duplicate. After you have now found and replaced everything that is not supposed to be in your data set, you now check for duplicates. Because as I said, a data set comes dirty. A real life data set comes dirty. There must be duplicate. There must be time that when we are typing, you might type in multiple names. Let's say you might type John this time around and then type John below. You know how we type, even when you're texting on your WhatsApp or whatever platform it is that you're texting. Sometimes we make errors, we make mistakes, you make duplicates that you don't even know about, especially since you're working with cells. So this duplicate now is very paramount. And now, how do you remove duplicates in Excel? You go to the data ribbon. Once you go to the data ribbon, you see remove duplicates. If you look at it here, you can see where I'm showing you guys remove duplicates. You remove it. Once you click on it will bring out this box now, this information box that now tells you click on my data has headers. This is very, very important so that it can use the headers now to identify the necessary rows that it's supposed to remove, duplicates from. Now, if you look forward, let me zoom in a bit. You can see these are the columns that were in the data set that I was working with. So it's all checked because my data has headers is checked. Once I click on this now, it's going to remove all the duplicates in my data set. Very, very quick, very, very easy. Now we move over to sorting. Data. How do you sort data? Now you sort data by learning how to efficiently organize it. We already know what sorting is. Sorting means arranging things to be in a great format, arranging things to be in a hierarchy or in an organized way. And Excel can do this. So sometimes when you're in your data set, when you're working with it, let's say for instance, okay, let's use number for instance now. Or no, not even number. Let's use names. So when you have names, I think if this function is also in Google Docs. I'm not certain though. But basically what this can do now, yes, it's in Google Docs. You can quickly just sort names according to alphabetic in you can sort names in an alphabetical order, A to Z or Z to A. And this also work with numbers as well. If your numbers now you want to quickly know what's the highest number in my data set, you can just apply the sorting function to it and it will quickly just show you in a hierarchy format the highest number to the lowest numbers, that is Z to A. Then if you want to now see the lowest numbers to the highest numbers, then you change it to A to Z. And it also works in the alphabet as well. That's in the text format as well. So this A to Z and Z to A works in both numbers and works in both text. Are you guys following? Am I too fast? Please let me know in the chat box. Now, what are the uses rather of this sorting of data? You can use it to order data, you use it in your cleaning, you use it in grouping as well. Please let me know if I'm too fast in the chat box. Now we move over to filtering data. So now for filtering these data sets now, I already talked about it when I was talking about what was that the function I was talking about when I was talking about filtering, right? So now in this filtering helps you see at a glance how your data set looks like. It helps you see the relevant information quickly in in the unique format. Let's say now you can see from this data set now that is in this picture, we have electronics, we have beauty, we have clothing, we have a whole lot of things. And sometimes, if your data set spans thousands and thousands of rows, you won't even know at a glance how many types of products category now, for instance, that is in this data set. Once you now click, if you that's where filter comes in. If you just go and click on the filter, once you apply a filter to it, filter will now show you the specific category that is under the product category. It will now show you at a glance how many unique products rather is in this product category. So this really helps with see your data set at a glance. What are the necessary things that are here? How many errors are here? How many things are here? It's really, really important. Filtering data set is one of the most important tools in data cleaning. When we move over to Excel, we'll see it further. Now, we also talk about data validation, right? This data validation now is another very, very important secret tool that most Excel users don't even know. I'm dishing value here. So much value. So this data validation tool now is a game changer. A lot of Excel users, people that are even great with Excel, they don't really know about it. Very few know how to use the data validation in Excel. What is this data validation? What is this data validation? Data validation now is used to create drop-down lists. With this data validation now, if you go and type in a wrong format, a wrong word inside that box, inside the cell, it will not accept it. So what does this do now? It helps you minimize error. For instance now, you can see from this my picture, we'll click on list because data validation has different formats and you can use it to do a lot of things. So let's say now in your data set now, your header shows gender. And for gender, the most basic gender now that everyone uses is male and female. They use male and female. And now you don't want someone now to come and be typing in the row for male. They will not type maybe MALEE or female or something else that is not necessary, right? They will type something else that is not of it. So you do not want that. For you to now restrict everything to just be specific to male and then specific to female, what do you do? How do you do this? Is by typing in is by creating your data validation. Once you create your data validation, if someone types anything that is not male or female inside that thing, Excel will not accept it. It will give an error message to the person. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this wonderful? So like this now, nobody can put in a dirty data into that cell or into that row because Excel is not going to allow whatever thing that you did not specify that you want into that cell to work. Now moving on, I'll show you guys how to do this in a minute. Good. Let's move over to Excel now. Please, you guys should open up your Excel in your various devices, and please download the data set. Open up your data set in your device as well, so that we can practicalize this together. Now, for this practice, now we'll do the necessary things we have spoken about. We'll make the headers bold, we'll trim, we'll do the proper function, we'll handle blanks, we'll split text, we'll remove the duplicates, we'll sort and filter, and then we'll do the drop down validation. With these basic things now, no matter the position you are at, no matter if you're a beginner or really new to it, no matter where you're at, you would be able to navigate Excel. You would be able to navigate cleaning in data, cleaning a data set in Excel. Please let me know in the chat box if you guys are ready. Are you ready? Is your Excel open in your laptop for those using devices, for those using laptops? Let me know in the comment section. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is supposed to be a hands-on class, so everyone has to do this together. Are you guys ready? Have you opened up your data set? Those that are using a laptop, is your data set ready? Okay. Can you guys see my screen now? Please confirm if you can see my screen. Good. I love your spirit, Oiza. I love your spirit. Don't allow your phone to be a limitation to you. Whatever you allow to be a limitation is what will be a limitation. Can you guys see my screen? Please confirm so that we can start. Time is of essence. Okay, okay. Now, what's the first thing that I said we start with in a data set once you open it? What is the first thing that I spoke about? Let's go, please, let's be fast. What is the first step that you start with once you open up a data set when I was teaching? What's the first thing we do? Let me know in the comment section. Some people are quiet. This is supposed to be a hands-on class. You do not learn by keeping quiet. You do not learn by keeping quiet. Type what is the first thing, please. Let's know. Let's keep moving, please. Good. Bold headers. Good. 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 The headers. Good, good, good. So that's the first thing you start with, the headers. So now let's do this together. On your system, go and click on the first tab. Once you click on the first tab, can you guys see my screen? Is it very clear now for you guys? Good, good. Now, once you click on the first row, Excel highlights the whole row immediately, right? It highlights the whole row. Let's go to my home tab. And then this is the bold button. You click here. We have made our headers bold. Now our headers are bold. You have done something. If you did it on your system, let me know. Let me know. Let me clap for you guys. Who are those that did it on their systems? Who are those that did it on their systems? Who are those that are with me? Who are those that are doing this with me on the call? Good, good, good. Now that we have made our headers bold, the next thing I now spoke about is making your headers have color, because it makes your analysis to be visually appealing, right? So now we are going to put color now on our header. How do you do this? You see this tab here, this tab that is looking like Microsoft Word tab that has Aptos, Narrow, and different things that you can use to customize your words, right? Uh-huh. Now we are going here now to check for color. Let's change this to purple because purple is the brand color. And maybe use a lighter shade of purple. How is this? You can change your own color to whatever you feel. This is for filling the box, and then this is for the font color. So it's pretty explanatory. There's no rocket science to this one. Who are those that have done this? Good, good, good. Who are those that have done this? Who are those that have done this? Now, after making your headers bold, what is the next thing we are supposed to do based on our data set? What is the next thing? Please, let's go. This class is supposed to be hands-on. What's the next step after making your headers bold? Please, please, please. After making your headers bold, what's the next thing? The next thing we do is the trim function. Yes, the trim. Good. The trim function. You guys are following. Now we move over to the trim function. And remember what I told you guys about the trim function, about trailing spaces in the data set. Now, I don't even think this data set has trailing spaces. Does it? Does it? No, I don't think they are trailing spaces. So we use our own hand and create our own trailing space. So now the trailing spaces I talked about was like this. Let's say cost now will be like this. When people are typing, we are typing so quickly, they might not really have the time to adjust the necessary things very well. Let's say for this female now, we can add trailing spaces. I'm just using my own hand to create trailing spaces for this data set. Okay, so we have created for these two rows. Now, how do you remove these trailing spaces in a data set is with the trim function. How do you start the trim function? With the equals to sign. How do you begin the function? The first things first, you need to insert a new row. Not a new row, rather a new column. I've inserted it. To insert, you just need to right click. Once you right click, an option will come out. You will see where they wrote insert. Because for some reason, I don't know, I noticed that it's the pop-up menu is not showing on this call. But to insert, you will need to just right click. Once you right click, options will come out and then you see insert. So now I've inserted. So now we are going to now make this customer ID column to be standardized. How do you start? What's the first thing you start with when you're writing a formula? What's the first time that we spoke about? Quickly let us know. Quickly let us know. What's the first time? What's the first time we are supposed to start with once we want to write a formula in Excel? What's the first? Good, good, good. The equals to sign. So now we are going to start. Now we now type the trim function. Once we do this now, Excel has what they call IntelliSense. Not only Excel, but most Microsoft products has IntelliSense, such that it can now make some suggestions based on what you type in it. It will now bring out some suggestions for you of your functions. So now it has already shown me trim. Once I click on it, look at this beautiful thing. Oh my god, I don't know why this function I'm writing it's not really showing on screen for some reason. I need to really look into that. But basically, anytime we type the formula, for those that have typed the trim, if you notice, Excel showed you the code on using it. It showed you trim then in brackets text. Please confirm for those that are following us on this, those with their laptop, those with their system down on this call. Now we are going to click on detail and we press enter. Now, remember what I told you guys yesterday about Excel? That if you come to the edge, like the edge, the closest edge like this, good. That if you come to the edge, the cursor will change to a tiny black cross. That tiny black cross now is telling Excel that you want to fill down, that once you start dragging it now, that it should copy whatever is in this first cell, the format that is in this first cell, it should carry that same formula down to all the rows. So that's the beautiful thing about Excel. So that if your data set spans thousands and thousands of rows, you don't have to be using your own hand and be dragging it, and be dragging and be dragging and dragging. That would be a lot of headache. That would just be a whole lot of headache. Because imagine if this data set now was over 200,000 rows or thereabouts. Is this what you'll be doing? So the beautiful thing now is that once this little black cross appears, just double tap. Once you double tap, it has automatically done it. Now let's look at this. Do you remember that we use our own hand to add trailing spaces? For example, this D7 now. Do you guys remember that we use our own hand, because I won't say I use, we are doing this together to add trailing spaces to D7. Now, if you look at C7, is there any space? No. Excel has used its own hands now to adjust everything to be normal. If you look at G4, we also added space now. Excel has used its own hand now to remove all those trailing spaces. Now, this data set is now halfway standardized. Are you guys following this? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Are you guys following this in the chat box? Are you following this? Are you following this? Great, great. Now, we remember that we also added trailing spaces in the gender column. This column, right? Let's add more spaces so that you guys can see this wonderful tool called Excel, what it can do and undo. Now, let's add more spaces again. Okay, let's hurry up. Now, for this one, now we are going to do the same thing again. Before I forget, whenever you guys want to attach or work with any formula in Excel, you need to insert a new row. That one is a rule. You must insert a new row. It's very paramount because you cannot start writing a formula in your box that already contains a data that is in. You cannot just start typing equals to here now. It will mess up your whole data set. So you need to insert a new row. So you right click, as I said, and then press insert. We have inserted a new row. Now, you press the equals to sign. We are also trimming this as well. And you press enter. Now, remember what I said about the tiny cross? Once you double tap, it automatically fills it immediately for you. I've done it again. I've done it again. The person that's asking, can I see the step again? I just did it again. Good, good, good. Now, another thing now that I need you guys to know is, now, if you say you want to now come and delete, let's say you want to delete this one, since you have gotten the necessary formulas, now it's standardized now. Let's say now we now want to come and delete this column now. Right click. If you want to do any deleting, you right click and then you press delete. Look at what happened. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see? Look at what Excel just showed me now. Hashtag reference. Hashtag ref. What does this mean now? This means that Excel cannot see the reference from, like, where I the formula that I took now. Excel does not know or cannot see where I got the necessary data sets or the necessary data that I'm using for the trim function. That is why it's returning this error, ref. So now, how do you make this error to not be here? I'm quickly going to show you guys how to do it now. Now, how do you do it? Once you're done with your, once you've written the necessary formula, you guys just saw, I just wrote the formula. I just wrote it, right? Now, what are you going to do next? You now need to paste this as a value. Paste as value. If you do not do this pasting, what just showed now will just happen. Excel will not know where to get the reference for where you're telling it, okay, trim. Okay, what do you want it to trim? That's practically what that ref formula means. Because I've deleted it and I did not paste it in the correct format, that is why it returned it, because it does not know where it's supposed to trim from. It cannot find the value. Now, let me quickly show you guys how to do that. Once you're done, let's quickly copy everything. You copy that data set, you control C. Control C is to copy, or you right click. Once you right click, you see copy, or you press Control C on your system, or you even come up here. If you come up here, you can see where they wrote on the home tab, you can see where they wrote copy. You copy it. Now we have copied it. Do you see how our data set is being highlighted? It's showing that we have copied something. Now we move over to paste. Now, when you want to paste, we are pasting it here in this row. You move it over to where you want to paste the data set. Now, when you want to paste, you come to the paste option. Make sure you click this tiny V. There is one sign that is below it. If you look at it, has different paste formats. It has only just paste. It has paste formulas. It has paste number formatting. It has different paste. But the pasting that we are looking for now is paste as values. Paste as values. If you do not paste it as values, Excel will not know where it's referencing from. It won't know. So let's quickly paste it now as a value now. This is here, and then we paste as value. We have pasted as value. Now we can now delete this. Good. Now do you see that I've deleted the column and it's not returning error for me? Why is it not returning error? Because I've done the proper formatting that I'm supposed to do. Good. Yes, you paste into the cell. You are pasting it back to the correct cell C. We are pasting it back to cell C. What we just want to do is to copy whatever formula that we did and paste it into the correct place as a value. You're not pasting it as paste now, you're pasting it as value. Now we move over to, we have seen how the trim function works now. We have seen how the trim function works. Now let's quickly now go to the next, what's the next one we are learning? Proper. Now we are going to make it proper. To do proper is the same format too. You insert a new row. Once you insert, you come and then you start with the equals to sign. Once you press the equals to sign, you now tell it equals to proper. Now they are telling it, we are clicking on the specific row, and then you press enter. So it's the same thing. Now Excel is going to standardize all this. Do you see the difference now? If you look at cell C8, you can see that this is in a capital letter. And now Excel has made it to be in a proper sentence. That is, it's now in a sentence case. Just easy, just with a formula. You don't need to stress. You don't need to start retyping anything. So that if your data set spans thousands and thousands of rows, you don't need to manually do this. Excel will quickly just do it for you. Now, moving on. Remember what I said about copying your data set and pasting as value. We are going to do it again. You highlight everything, highlight the necessary row, or you highlight the necessary row or column rather, not row, and then you copy it. Now we are pasting it back here as values. And we have pasted it as values. Now we can delete this first row. Good, good, good. Are we moving? Are we moving? Yes, I noticed that. I just noticed that it has been deleted. Oh. I just noticed that was an error on my part. But let's keep moving. I think we can work without it. I hope we can. We can practice this without the cost 001. All right, let's keep moving. Now, the next thing now, since we have learned how to do the proper function, are you guys understanding? Are you guys following, please? Are you guys following? Please let me know in the chat box. Now we handle the blanks in this cell. How do you handle blanks? How do you handle blanks in this cell based on our discussion earlier from the slide? You guys, how do we handle blanks? Please, let's hurry up. You select the blanks, yes, yes. How do we handle blank? I'm waiting for you guys. Who knows? Who knows? Let's hurry up, please. Good, good. Fill it with any. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. You guys are following. You guys are following. Right. So now to quickly now handle the blanks. Do we have any blank cells in this data cleaning data? All right, let's use our own hands to create blanks. Okay, there's some blank here. There's a blank here. Let's use our hand to create blanks now in this data. Now we have created blank. How do you now begin? When you go to filter, remember what I said about filter. Do you see that? Oh my God, I don't know. For some reason, this is not showing. But if I filter my data set now for those with on their system, once you click on the filter function, before you start with the blanks, you're supposed to attach filter to it. Sorry, attach filter to the wrong row. You attach filters to your headers, not the box. Always attach filters to your headers. Now I've attached filter now to my headers now. And if you click on the filter option, the small triangle that pops up, once you click on it, you see that it's showing blank rows. Now, if you click on those blanks specifically and you highlight just those blanks, so now it's showing me that this is the row that is blank. Now, for the great thing about this is that you need to study the blank row before you delete it. Remember what I said about studying it. So now we have seen now, because we use our own hand to create this error now, we already know that what was here was I think product category or dates. I don't even know what was in this row. But basically, you need to understand it. When you now understand what the blank is, you can now quickly use your own hand now to press NA. Now I've put it NA, non-admissible. I don't know why I always call this thing non-admissible, but it's not available. That is the correct um, statement, right? Now we have filled NA for this one. So if we still highlight the column again, now the blank is no more there. Now it's now NA that is there. There is also a format to quickly fill all the blanks in your row at once. I need to look at this thing again. But then, because I don't know, the pop-up button is not really showing. But the YouTube playlist I'll show to you guys will explain better how to fill in blanks for you guys. Because I don't know, the chat box that is supposed to be showing in Excel whenever you click on any function is not really clear. It's not showing here. So I can't really explain further. But I hope a YouTube playlist now will explain to you guys that are confused. Now, moving forward, at least you guys have seen how to attach an NA with the one that is showing. Let's also attach an NA here too. Good. We have done this now. Now we are moving. We are moving. Now, the next thing now that you do in a data set now is what? What's the next thing that we do? What's the next thing that you do after removing your blanks? We are supposed to split the text, but since this our data set does not really have a text to split, I'll have to create one to quickly show you guys how to split a text, because time is really running. Oh my God. All right, to split a text now, we go to, let's just call this name, and then we'll put John and then Lagos. Good. Now we are going to split this John and Lagos now to be in different columns, because sometimes data set comes like this. A live data set comes like this. Yes, always filter first to spot errors. You need to filter first to spot errors. Yes, because if you filter it, you cannot see the unique values on each data set. The issue now is that I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing that if I click on the necessary filter option, it's not showing here. But if you click on the filter, since the filter is already applied, if you click on the triangle that is there, it will show you at a glance what are the values in your data set, the unique values in your data set, so that you can see the ones that have error. Those that are doing that, let me know. Are you doing this and is it working for you? Let me know in the chat box. But moving on, let's keep moving on to the text to column format. Now for the text to column format now, if a data set comes like this, two different information joined together in one box, you have the ease to quickly split them to be in each various rows or each various columns rather. Now, how do we do this? We do this by text to column function. The text to column function, I'm moving around, you look at it up here. You click on it. Now, once you click on it now, it brings up a pop-up bar that I showed you guys in the good. 400 me said has is working. That is wonderful, right? So it brings out a convert text to column wizard that I showed you guys the picture of how it looks in the slide. If you guys can remember, I showed where I talked about the delimiter and then the CSV file and the likes of them. Now, for those that are following, once you click on the text column, it brings up that chat box and shows us the delimited, right? And the delimiter now that Excel is automatically noticing that is in this data set is space. Space is the common delimiter here. So you click on next. When you click on next, it will now bring out different options for you to say what's the delimiter that is seen here. It has different delimiters that you work with, either tab, either semicolon, either comma, either space. So it has different delimiters that it works with. It has different delimiter. So now for this data set, it's already going to be space that will click. So those that are clicking on the space, right? If you click on the space, you see that Excel quickly just showed you a line in between that it has already used to split it, immediately. If this is working for you, please let me know in the chat box. Is this working for you? Now you click on next. Once you click on next, it's now showing you where do you want the destination to be? Where do you want it to import this next one to now? You want it to be here. We want it to go here, and then you go back and then you click finish. All right. Okay. Good. Do you guys see this? Excel has split the columns now. If you're following, please tell me in the chat box. Oh my God, I have few minutes left. But let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Now the next thing that we do now is let's check the group. So now the next thing that we move to now is sorting. So for the sorting now, we would let's quickly use this number now to do the sorting. The number, this price per unit now to quickly do the sorting. Now you can see from here now, we can sort from either A to Z or Z to A. As I said before, A to Z is ascending, Z to A is descending order. So we want to see at a glance, what is the smallest number now that we have here? Once we click on this A to Z now, it has sorted it now for us. Now we can now see that the smallest number here now, the smallest number now is 25. You can see at a glance now that is the smallest number here. If you're following, please let me know in the chat box. Let me know. Yes, I noticed that, but I will be attaching a YouTube video for anyone that has issues with this so that you guys can be seen or can see at a glance what is going on. Because I don't know, for some reason, you guys are not seeing the back function that is showing me, or not back function rather, the pop-up information that it shows me anytime I click on the delimiter. But I'll be showing you guys a YouTube playlist after this call that you guys will use to understand better. Now it has sorted it out immediately for us. You can see now. Now, if you also want to sort from descending to ascending to see at a glance, it has also sorted it. We can now see that the biggest figure on this column is 500 USD. Are you guys following? Are you guys following? I have to be quick now because of time. Yes, when you have a large data set. Now we are going to do the drop down validation I was talking about. The secret tool now that most people don't really use in Excel. Now for the drop down validation, now we'll use something like let me insert a new row. Drop down validations are used for data sets now that has a particular statement, something like male and female, or for if you're a business owner now and you have specific products that you always sell. Let's say you have key beauty product that you always sell, as your products are there, and you don't want anybody that is typing in now to come and type in another product now that is not your products, for instance, or you want to even lock in time for people that work in an office. If you're working with a time now, you want to record attendance time for, not attendance rather, clock in time and clock out time, and you don't want anybody to come and put a time that is not inside the working hours. These are the times now that this data validation comes in hand, so that it will restrict the type of data that is coming into that row if it does not meet the specific criteria that that row is supposed to offer. Now, let's quickly show how to do it. How do you do the data validation? If you go to the data tab, I forgot to even say it, all these other tools I'm talking about, the text to column, the data validation, we have entered data analysis now. We have entered data analysis, even the remove duplicates, but we'll come to remove duplicate last. Now we move to the data validation. Once you reach the data validation, you click on the data validation. A pop-up box comes out, but for some reason you guys cannot see the pop-up box, but a video will be attached for you guys to see better. Now if the pop-up box comes out, you will now attach the values that you want it to do. Once the pop-up box comes out, it should show any value, and it will show an inverted triangle that is below there. Once you click on the triangle, you will see different options, but we are going to go to list. If you're using your system, please be following me on this. Once you click on list, you now go to the source. It will show a source tab. On that source, and that's where you now type the specific criteria we want. So now for this box now, before I start, let me move it to two box. Let's say for here to here. So now we are going to give it to put only male and female, and then okay. And we'll put an input message. Check info. Choose one. I'm filling in the necessary input message. If you're using your system, please let me know if you're following. And then for the error message, it will show them a warning sign. Check info wrong. Use correct format. Good. Now, do you guys notice something here? Before, this box did not have a tiny triangle. I don't know if you guys can see this tiny triangle here now. This box now has a tiny triangle attached to it. Once anybody that have done the data validation on their system should have it. And if you also notice too, there's also a check info sign coming in. Whatever thing that you put in the error message is supposed to be showing immediately once you click on that box, right? It's supposed to be showing. So now, if I now come here and now type male, the IntelliSense is already suggesting male to me. I don't know, you guys cannot still see this. So if I come here now and come and type MALEE, I want to move to the next box, it's already showing me use correct format. It's not working. It's not even accepting it. So it's not accepting it at all. the data validation is not, you can just put anything, but what is supposed to be there when you're really working with a data set, because this is a practice class, is the specific criteria you want people to see when they put in the wrong detail. What do you want them to see when they put in the wrong detail? So you need to guide your users. So now it's not allowing me to put in, I need to specifically put what is in the drop down, either male or either female. If it's not it, forget about it. So now moving on, we now do the last one, duplicate. How do you remove duplicates from your data set? You have to highlight the whole data set. Once you highlight the whole data set, still in the same data ribbon, you will now see remove duplicates. Once you click on it, you click on my data has header, as I said before. It told me no duplicates found. And no duplicates found is because there is no duplicate on this my data set. When you guys are going to be working with you on your assignment tonight, you will see some duplicates. The data set we are going to be using is going to be more bogus, and there will be attached the necessary information, the YouTube playlist to guide you as well. Because I was not really able to show everything as I would have liked, because my information box that the Excel shows is not really showing on this screen. I noticed that it's not showing on the screen. But anyways, the YouTube playlist I'll be attaching would be very self-explanatory and will guide you guys with doing the necessary assignments that you're supposed to do. Now, moving on. Okay, let's quickly move back to the slides now. I hope with this now you guys have gotten a little bit followed. Now you're an analyst. So if you followed us to do this, you are now an analyst because you can clean data. Yes, we'll be taking questions in the end, towards the end of the class. I need to hurry up because Miss Abimbola is here and ready for us. So we need to be ready for her before her session comes in. Okay, let's go back to the slides. Can you guys see my slide, please? Confirm. Can you see my slide, please? Please, you guys should confirm quickly. Let's be going. Okay, good. Let's carry on. Now, for those with laptops, do these necessary things: the trim, the proper, the handle blank, the sorting and filtering, and the text to column that I taught. You don't have to be perfect, just practice. And for those with phones, I will be showing you guys the link for you to also practice your own when Miss Abimbola is done talking. Now, for this cleaning mindset now, I want you guys to have it as a step-by-step plan so that when you see a messy data, you immediately just know how to move. When you see a messy data set, you need to know that you're supposed to think about it. Identify, first of all, you look at the data set. What are the necessary things I'm supposed to do here? The necessary things now that you're supposed to do now, the tools will now determine how you should now do the necessary things. You now look for the specific tool that can help you achieve the necessary things you identified and resolve them. And then you now apply it. And after applying, you also recheck. So you need to keep practicing data cleaning, because data cleaning is the first step in doing any analysis. You cannot do an analysis with a debt. It will stress you. Miss Abimbola is speaking next. So the top 1% in data science in Nigeria. Me, I'm top 14. She is top 1%. So you guys have to be on this call. She's going to talk to you guys on how to utilize the skill now that you've learned to start earning from it. Because she's a Microsoft Excel MVP. Microsoft Excel MVP and top 1% in data science in Nigeria. Do you know what that means? Value is coming to talk to you guys now. So do not sleep on this opportunity. Me, I'm even super excited for her session because I have so much to learn from her. I look up to her, as Asha has already informed you guys beforehand. So your assignment, when Ms. Abimbola is done speaking, we'll talk about your assignment. Please do not leave this call without filling the attendance. Do not leave this call without filling the attendance. The attendance link would not be shared in the group chat. Make sure you fill the attendance before you leave this call. Now, there's also a roadmap, you guys, so that you see where you're at. Because as I said at the beginning of this class, that's yesterday, that it's not possible for me to teach you everything about Excel under 4 days. So what this class is going to do now is going to show you guys a roadmap and a beginning guide. If you're an intermediate, a guide, whatever stage you are in Excel or in learning your data science or data entry journey, this class is going to show you a guide on how to move forward with your learning path. So this master quest sheet now that is created is going to show you at what stage you are, what is left for you to go through. Because when I was learning Excel, I was very, very confused. There was just a whole lot going on, a whole lot of videos. They'll say, oh, watch this, watch that. I really did not have direction. But I want you guys to have direction. I don't want you guys to go through the same issues I had when I was starting. So that is why I created this. As you can see, the stage one is already showing you guys the navigation, right? It's showing you guys the navigation. This is where you're supposed to start from. The stage one foundation. You understand the navigation, understand data entry, understand data cleanup. I just taught data cleanup. You understand the functions, sum and average. Bolu taught that yesterday. You understand sort and filter. I've already covered this. Then you now move to the if logic. You now move to the if error. Bolu talked about references yesterday as well. You also understand date. You understand simple charts. Then you now move to pivot tables, dynamic array. Excel is a lot. There is a lot to learn in Excel. So this master's quest now, we are going to be sharing it in the group so that you know what you have learned so far and what is remaining for you to learn. We'll also be showing you guys, we have also gone ahead because I'm so intentional about all of you this year to look for where you can take a course, and after taking a course you will get a free certificate on it. That course is widely recognized. You can use it to apply for roles and you will get it as long as you take the course and you write the exam and you pass it. But there is no way you will take that course that you will not pass it, and it's totally free. It is free. So you guys should be stay to the end of the class. That's day 4. Is in day 4 that I'll be saying all these things, or where to get the necessary links for everything. And also for the referrals, for the top referral, they will also have a gift as well. We are coming to that. So up next, we are going to be inviting Miss Abimbola. Miss Abimbola, let me check if she's ready for us. Miss Abimbola, we are super excited. You guys should start welcoming her in the chat box. Be saying all nice things, or hype her up so that she can come ready to dish knowledge to you guys. Start hyping her up in the chat box, please. Who are those that know her? If you're following her on LinkedIn, or if you're in any of her group, if you have attended any of her classes or any of her sessions, who are those that have gained value from Abimbola here? Who are those that know her? Start welcoming her, please, while we wait for her to come. You guys are not hyping her up. She won't come. Oh, she won't come. You guys should start hyping her up, please. Tell her, Miss Abimbola, we love you. We are super excited for your session. We can't see you. We can't see you. We can't see you. Why is nobody hyping out? You guys don't want to learn from value. Value is coming to come and talk to you, and you people are keeping quiet. Hey, God. Hyper, hyper, hyper. How many of you already know her? How many of you are in her data group? Because she's always dishing value. She's always dishing value. She's always dishing value. How many of you know her from here? We're waiting for her. We're waiting for her. But while we wait for her, let's keep practicing. Those the data sets that we worked with now. We talked about a small classwork that we're supposed to do. How many of you have typed the necessary rows? Keep hyping her up, oh. She's coming, oh. But as we wait for her and as we hype her up, let's start doing the assignments that we're supposed to. Asha, please share the assignments with them in the group. Hi Asha, can you hear me?
Yes, ma, I can hear you.
Please share the assignment, the two assignments in the group.
Okay, ma.
Okay. While we wait for her, let me be taking the necessary things that you guys are supposed to do for your day two assignment. All right, she's here. She's here. She's here. You guys should hype her up. She's here. Oh, she's here. We are not. I'm not seeing anything in the chat box. Please hurry up. Hurry up. Let's hype her. Let's hype her. I would have also loved to show you guys, but time is of essence. We are trying to be more time conscious, Mr. Udowa. But the video that I'll be sending would explain further. There's really little that I can do with the time constraints. Okay, Miss Abimbola, we are super happy to have you here. You're on now, ma. We can't hear you.
Hello. Hi. Kindly confirm.
Hi, we can hear you now. Hi, hi,
Hear me,
Abimbola.
please.
Yes, we can hear you now.
I'm really excited this evening. First of all, let me appreciate Annie for the wonderful session she had this evening, and also thank you for having to do this with the community. Thank you for bringing up sessions like this to help beginners and also intermediates excel in their career whilst learning important skill set that they need for career growth. Now, for today's session, would basically just talk about why you need to learn Excel. Why do you need to learn Microsoft Excel? What would you gain from learning Excel sheets, either Excel, Google Sheets, or the skill set that you're presently learning in the period of this cohort. The reasons why you need to understand the opportunities behind what you're presently doing. It is very, very important, right? Now, this is basically just to tell you a little about me, who I am, what I do, and what I'm presently doing. I'm audible enough, and if you can hear me well, please kindly let me know in the chat.
We can hear you now. We can hear you now, but it was cracking a bit before.
All right, okay, that's all right. So now what are we going to talk about today? These are the section objectives for today's session. Annie, please kindly confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you now.
All right,
Please carry on.
thank
We
you.
can hear you.
Okay, so these are the session objectives that we'll be having for today's session, and it's just basically going to cover all that I've mentioned earlier: industries and business sectors utilizing Excel and Google Sheets, the roles and career paths for spreadsheets proficiency. You'll also be having the salary insights, both Nigerian and global comparisons will be displayed for you to get to know about. And also, we'll be talking about the actionable steps to start building your skills today. But because of our time, I would try to basically summarize some of these items that we have on our list today, just so we cover everything that we have planned out. Now, also, we'll be covering the impact, like what you stand to gain after having this knowledge of what you're presently learning in today's session. Right now, very quickly, the first we have on our list is industries and business sectors utilizing Excel and Google Sheets. Now, I got to find out that for the period of this course, you'd be learning not just Excel, but also you'll be having an idea of Google Sheets, which is also a spreadsheet tool, right? So if you are learning Excel, of course, you should be able to know how to use Google Sheets because they are similar tools and they actually achieve similar purposes, right? So it's having both having one knowledge of one helps to give you more insight on how to use the other. So it works hand in hand. Now, how does this help you? Now, what are the industries and business sectors that you can utilize these skill sets in when you are employed? Now, we have the finance sector usage, very, very important. Now, if you are an accountant, you know how important having the knowledge of spreadsheets is. You need to be knowledgeable on this skill set. It is very, very important. Spreadsheets are essential in finance for managing budgets and performing financial analysis efficiently. We also have marketing analytics. Now, in the marketing teams,
They use spreadsheets a lot because, of course, they need to analyze their campaign data and also optimize strategies, which is very, very important for them, right? We also have logistics tracking. In fact, to me, I feel like in all roles, not even I feel like it is that way. Like whatever role that you're working in, you need to have the knowledge of using spreadsheets in this age and time. This is 2025, right? And this is the digital age whereby if you don't have this knowledge, you hardly get a role. So there are so many industries and sectors that require that you have this knowledge. So you don't want to joke with having to learn this skill. It is it's a very, very important skill. When you look at the tech and startups, most tech companies most definitely would require that you have this spreadsheet knowledge. Think of when you talk about startups, different startups that we have right now, whether in Nigeria or global companies that we have outside, you would also require to have this skill set, which is very, very important. Now we have operations and supply chain. When you talk about the inventory, logistics, and cost control, this is where you get to use your tool set to actually solve problems for the organization, which is very, very important. And it doesn't just stop there. You also, when you hear the HR and people's team, of course, you see that most of the times you hear that they are hiring HR analysts. Why? Because they need people with this skill set to help them analyze their data. They need people to help them make sense of their data, right? So it is very important. You also talk about the education and research sector. Now it doesn't just stop at the tech sectors or the industries that you know. When it comes to education, of course, if you're a graduate, you know that at the final stage of your course completion, you'll be required to work on a project, and whilst doing that project, you would most definitely need to analyze the data or do a coursework that requires you to do analysis, right? So even in the education and research sector, you still need this skill set. Having this skill set, it's a gold mine. It would help you in so many ways that you cannot imagine. Moving forward, I'm going to tell you a very short story just to give you an insight of how important this skill set is. Now, these are just the typical use cases in finance, marketing, and logistics, and more. Now, just like I said earlier, I won't be going so deep because of our time. I will just be going through the surface, and I hope everyone understands that this is really important, right? So, for the typical use cases for financial modeling, spreadsheets are widely used in finance for complex financial modeling and forecasting tasks. In fact, you don't even want to debate this or talk too much about this because it is very important. As long as you're in the finance sector, it's very, very important that you have an idea of working with spreadsheets. Now, marketing campaign tracking, also very important. Inventory management, same thing. Now, what are the growing importance in data-driven business processes that would even help you think that, yes, I really need this skill set? Now, the importance of having this skill set is that you you will be proficient in working with spreadsheet, which is very, very important. Now, these skills are crucial for handling growing data demands in modern business environment. When you look at the world we are in today, like this time presently, you hardly find companies hire people without having this skill set. Whether or not you're a data analyst, whether or not you're a um, marketing analyst, whether or not you're an analyst, just so they want to hire you, whether as whatever role it is, they require that you know how to use at either Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. That is how important this skill set is, right? So you see that whatever role it is that you're looking out for, it is very important. Now, the story I said I was going to tell you is very recently. In fact, it happened 2 days ago. Somebody reached out to me and then she was texting me back, like back to back, and I was like, why are you disturbing me? She now came up with the fact that please, it's really important that she wants to learn Microsoft Excel. She wants to learn. I was like, why are you like coming up to me that you want to learn Microsoft Excel? I've been posting about learning it for quite some time now, and then you didn't talk about it, but it's now that it's really urgent to you. She now opened up to me that she got into an interview, and then she was interviewed, and in the process the of being interviewed, she was asked if she had a knowledge of Microsoft Excel, and then she said yes, even though she didn't have the knowledge. And for her, during the process, they gave her just a very small task to work on. It could be just filling up columns, or um, just doing something really small in Microsoft Excel. And then she flopped. She didn't know how to do it. And it was so bad for her because it's her dream job, a role that she had worked so hard for and that she wanted at that particular time. And when I heard it, I felt so bad for her, because I feel like these skills are skills that people should learn at, even before you think of a role that you are needing. You need to have these skills before time, because you never know what opportunities can come your way. You never know what kind of um opportunity can come in the next, it could be the next day or the next month, right? So you want to be prepared beforehand, and then learn this skill set before the time that these opportunities come, so that when they come to you, you are very readily available to accept them and then work with the skill set that you already have, right? So there are so many importance of having this knowledge. Now, for I don't want to just focus it on you knowing Excel means that you are a data analyst. No, Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, they are very, very important. If you follow me so well, I post a lot about having this skill set, because it is way more important to anyone in whatever career field that you are, than just having to know how to use Microsoft Word. Because if you know how to use Excel, now everything, the data, the world is now like, is a global place. Everyone works with data sets. Wherever you go, wherever organization, they have data sets there, and they love people that can even explore and then make use of it. So it is very important that you know how to use these skills. Now, what are the roles and career paths for spreadsheets proficiency? Now, there are a lot of roles and career paths for spreadsheet proficiency, but I'll just be listing a few here, so that we can actually have an overview of what we stand to gain when we know these skill sets. Now, the first one is for entry level positions. You'd have analysts, assistants, coordinators. Now, spreadsheet skills are required for entry level jobs. Now, there's for any entry level role, spreadsheet skills are actually required. I just told you a story now about a lady that lost a job because she didn't know how to use Microsoft Excel, right? So you would see that whatever role you're looking out for, even if they don't ask you, even if they don't interview you for that knowledge, for spreadsheet knowledge, they expect that you know how to use it. When you get there, it's going to be a plus for you when you show up, and then let them know that yes, I have these additional skills. Companies love people that that are good at upskilling, that you show that yes, I can do this, and even if it's not part of what you were employed for, but having that knowledge will even help you do your work better and smarter, right? So it's important that for all entry level roles, make sure you have this skill set. It would make you go higher very fast in whatever field that you are working presently. Now, for the typical job tasks for entry level roles, it is mostly data entry, simple analysis, generating reports to support business operations. Most of the times, you don't even generate reports if you are not in the analysis line, like I mean core analysis, like data analysis or business analysis or marketing analysis or HR, whatever it is, right? But if you have that career foundation, it is very important. So it's great to build a foundation. Now, what are the advanced career paths that would help you um position your mind to those opportunities that you can get? Now, this goes beyond analysts. Now, we have data science careers, we have financial modelers, we have operations managers. Now, for data science careers, advanced spreadsheet skills are needed. So you don't just want to know just the basics. You want to level up and then be able to understand the advanced spreadsheet skills that would enable data scientists to perform complex data analysis, because now you are not just doing the basics any longer, you're going complex and higher, Right now, for financial modeling roles, um, they use spreadsheet to build models that forecast financial performance and support investment decisions, which is also very, very important. Anything finance, of course, you need the knowledge of spreadsheet. Now we have the operations management. It helps to leverage spreadsheet analysis for optimizing processes and strategic decision making in organization, which is very important. Now, just so because I wanted to list out um a better list of the organizations, the career opportunities, and that would that you stand to look out for when you have this knowledge. This is listed here. So now, what are those career opportunities that you should look out for if you have this skill set? Of course, you either want to be a data analyst, a business analyst. We have multiple roles in and that under the analyst field. We have the project coordinator, and it doesn't just stop at being a data analyst. Just like I said earlier, you can be an admin officer. In fact, being an admin officer alone, if you don't have that spreadsheet knowledge, then you don't know what you're doing, because of course you need to know how to do data entry. It is very important. If you don't know how to do data entry, then why are you in that particular role, right? So data entry is very important. Having the knowledge of spreadsheets helps you when you are an admin officer. Research assistant, of course, very important. Customer insight analyst, they are all very, very important. So these are the list of career opportunities that you can gain when you have this knowledge. Now, you don't need to know everything at once. That is one thing that people tend to not understand. While you're learning, of course, you're starting from the beginner level, you can climb up gradually. What you just need to do is that you make sure that you grasp the basics very well. You understand the basics so well that you are confident enough to work with the basics that you already know. Now, these roles all value one thing. All these roles that are listed here, they all value one thing. And what is that thing? That thing is your ability to understand data and make decisions with it. Now, if you don't understand data, you cannot possibly work as a data analyst. So you need to understand your data and then make decisions with your data. Very, very important. Now we have the consulting and training and freelance opportunities. Now for this is one of the aspects that people tend to not really look out for, and this is something that I speak up about often, because it's very important that you know that aside working for an organization, there are aside your 9 to 5 roles, going to work for an organization, there are other side gigs that you can do once you have this skill set to make money. Now we have the consulting roles. Once you're an expert using spreadsheets, you can consult for organizations. You can do consulting services to optimize data management workflows in whatever organization that you're working for. That would pay you so well and even help you level up in whatever thing that you're doing. Now we also have training opportunities. You can train people on the knowledge that you've already had, gather people together, whether it's paid or not, whether it's free or not. As long as you're passing knowledge, you're giving out something, then it's fine. You're also having to give back to the community, right? So this is another opportunity for you while you're learning, and if you get to know about this knowledge. Now another important career opportunity is freelance work. Now this is on the high side because this would definitely help you so well. Now I've had mentees, I've seen people that just with the knowledge of Microsoft Excel alone, just Microsoft Excel, they are making money so well doing freelance work, and they are making a lot of money, right? So you want to know that having just don't think that you're just a beginner and I'm just still learning. Of course, that knowledge you have, you can use it to make money, reach out to people that need your help, right? And then you can use that knowledge to do something great. Before I continue, please, I don't just want to keep talking, just so I'm on we are on the same page. Can I get to know if you can hear me? You can still hear me if I'm still very audible.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
All right. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so now the next slide is the salary insights for both Nigeria and global comparisons. Now, for the salary insights, this because right now it actually depends on the organization that you're working for. But from what I have here, this is more like the overview of what you find in most organizations that you want to work with. Like I mentioned earlier, we have entry level positions and we have senior roles, focused roles in Nigeria. Um, for entry level salaries, we have depending on the kind of organization that you're working with or for, right? Then we have the mid level, which spans across 700K to 1.5 depending on still dependent on the organization that you're working with in Nigeria. So you want to make sure get what you deserve. It is very important. Now for the senior analyst, you look from 2M to 4M or data analysis. I understand that this class is not focused on analysis, but now my salary ranges are mostly for analyst roles, right? If you want to be, of course, if you want to be a data analyst, you know that the skill set that you need should not only just be Excel or Google Sheets. You can, of course, you need to go. Notwithstanding, I've seen whilst they are working in a particular organization, the
Hi, Abimbola. Your voice is breaking.
tool set that they use is just Microsoft Excel. Now, this will bring me to telling you just a short story about how you're on the internet. You learn Excel, Power BI, Python, SQL, R, different tools just so you are good. And then I got in the role, and it was so surprising to me that the just imagine that I really did not learn Excel at that time. Like I felt like Excel is old school. I felt like Excel is a simple thing for me, and I focus on other tools. And then I got that job, and then the major tool I needed to use was Excel. It would have been so bad at that time, right? So you don't want to overlook or underrate any tool. Learn it as you should, and be sure that you understand all that you're learning, so that you are able to come out very good when you even get these positions. Very, very important, so that you can climb higher and go higher in your career trajectory. Now the next one would be the global salary comparisons and trends. Now before I even come here, I'd like to I think we have some persons here, so let's have an interactive session a bit. Let me see in the chat. I want to get to see. Oh, sorry. People are saying my voice is breaking. Is it clear now? Okay, sorry about
Yes, it
that.
is. Yes, it is. It's clear
Okay,
now.
Okay, thank you. So I would love to know your thoughts about the salary ranges for Nigeria. Now, people have different thoughts. They want to know, oh, how much can I earn? How much do I stand to gain, even if I have this knowledge? What do you think from your own side? Probably most of us here are already working in a in an organization, and we already know that okay, this is the amount that we are being paid. So what do you think about the salary range? Do you think it's on the fair side, or you don't just appreciate that it's that low? Because I've had a mentee that told me that, oh, is this how low they pay analysts? Then why am I still learning if they're going to be paying me from one within the range of 150 to 600K? Why am I now learning when I can earn better doing other things, right? So I just want to know, what are your thoughts about the salary range for Nigeria? Do you think it's on the fair side, or do you think so? Can I see responses in the chat? Anyone? Okay, I think someone just said the range is not fair. Okay, so probably this person is expecting more than what it should actually be, right? But then, notwithstanding, people are still appreciating this range. So it's still something that people can still work with. Although with the economic situation in the country right now, it is actually not fair compared to what we do, right? Now, when you look at the global side of the salary range, you would see that we have higher salary range, which spans across. For the entry level role, you would see 45K to 70K. Mid should be from 80 to 120, and then senior should be from 120 to 180K plus, depending on the organizations that you're working with or for. So that is basically how these things go. Now, and many of these roles, of course, they require excel and sheets. Even in 2025, so you want to require Excel and sheets even in 2025. So you want to how much you stand to earn. Of course, there are some things that you need to do for you to be able to even earn such amount. Now, many of these roles, of course, they require such amount the knowledge, right? They will not even entry for internship positions. If you don't have the knowledge, they would not employ you as an intern. That's how bad it is right now. So you want to understand that you need to have even the basic knowledge of these skills to thrive, and then even to come into the market, to even start earning from that level. You need to have the basic knowledge of this skill set. As if you're looking out for internship positions, that's fine. Just make sure that you're climbing up gradually. Learn as you go, and then try to be better at your skill set. Now, what can you do? What are the factors that influence this earning potential? The first thing is skill level and certifications. Very important. You need to have certifications. You need to have a very great high skill level. Now, when you look at certifications,
Hi, Abimbola. We can't hear you. Your voice is breaking again.
The next one is the industry and location impact. Now, most of the times you can help them bring out insight from their data sets, and it would actually help solve a problem for them, right? So these are the factors that would influence your earning potential. Now, what are the steps for you to start building your skills today? Actionable steps to start building your skills. Very important. Just like I'm very sure that your tutor would have told you some of these things, but just to hammer on these things again, you need to learn formulas. Now, for the formulas, you need to know the formulas so that are important that you know how to do it. Now, you need to know how to do it. Do data cleaning, practice data cleaning very well. There are some formulas that you need to know how to use. Now, for the formulas,
Okay, okay. Excel champions, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? I think she's having network issues, yes. So while we wait for her to come back, what have you guys learned so far? I heard her asking you guys about the salary ranges, and I was seeing someone say 500 to 1 million. Yes, yes, yes. What do you guys think? What's your feedback regarding the salary ranges she was talking about? Most of the time, self, this Excel skill we are learning is mostly used for remote jobs. And most of the time, self, we Africans, most Africans, no, because it's not even only Africans that are here. We have people joining us from different parts of the world. So most of us are looking for remote jobs that pay in dollars. If you can do data entry, they'll be paying you very well. $10 per hour. They even have people that even earn much more. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Okay, okay. So what's your feedback regarding the role? I thought she was going to show you guys like the global earning that people with this Excel skills and Google Sheet skills and data entry skills earn. Yes. So there is still a whole lot of process to this, a whole lot of things to be learned. And what I'm even super excited about is, showing you guys how to utilize AI with this. All these formulas that I taught you guys today, all these functions and everything I taught you guys today, there is a very simple way to do it with AI is wonderful. Like, we already know that AI is amazing. Everybody here that has used AI in one way or another in any aspect of their life know how AI has come to make work faster and smarter and easier, right? So she's back. She's back. Let me hand over to her. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know I was off. My network is not really on the good side this evening, but then we have to do this right. So we would manage and then finish up. I'm almost done with what I started with. So apologies for the breakouts, guys. So let's quickly round up with what we have for today's session. Okay, so I was talking about building a portfolio of spreadsheets projects. So when you have these skill sets, of course, you want to make sure that you showcase your skills. Now, how do you showcase your skills? By having a great portfolio where you show your project that you've worked on. Now, I don't just advise that you learn without having to show what you've learned. I would advise that while you're learning, work on projects that you can show on your portfolio so that whenever opportunities come and then you are being asked about what you've been able to achieve or what you've done, you can easily refer them to go to your portfolio and then look through your project that you already have that you've done. So it's very important that you build a portfolio of spreadsheet projects. Very important, right? Now, another very important thing for you to do is networking and joining relevant professional groups. Now, this is very, very important to me because I understand how well this can help you help beginners. It's very important if you're a beginner, whether or not you're a beginner or or you're in the intermediate level, or you're even already in the senior role in your career, you need to be part of professional groups. You need to network and then join relevant professional groups. This would help you go higher in your career line. Very, very important, especially for beginners. While you're learning, of course, you have so many questions that you want to ask. You are this person that, oh, you don't understand what is going on, you don't even know what you can do. If you are in a particular community where you have like-minded people, it's
Hi,
something that you can
hi,
easily.
sis. The screen is not showing. Are you sharing your screen with us? Sorry to cut you short.
Oh, yes, I am. Let me share. Is it up?
All right, I can see it now. Yes.
Okay,
Please carry on.
okay. Thank you. Thank you for notifying me. All right. So just like I was saying, whatever stage you are,
It's off
it's
again.
important that what's happening? Please give me a second. Okay, I think it's up now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so whatever stage you are, you want to make sure that you are networking with your peers. Now, when I say peers, I mean people that you know that you're on the same level, you're learning together. It's very important that you have friends, people that would motivate you that, oh, what are you doing today? It's important. In fact, I usually advise that while you're learning a particular skill set, make sure you have a group of, even if it's one person or two people, you can create a group chat and then help yourselves while you're learning. This would help you keep you motivated and also push you to keep learning. Very important, right? Aside doing that, look for great communities. I'm sure that this program would open up a group chat for participants. You can join that group chat and be active. Don't just be in that group chat and not be active. Of course, ask questions, engage with your community members. Make sure that you are that person that is actively learning. Aside learning, you are networking with other people that you're learning with. Aside networking with your peers, look for people that you know that are a bit higher, people that are already working, they have experience. Make friends with them, reach out to them, let them know that you're learning these skills. This would help you in the long run when you start to look for opportunities in the field, right? So very important. Now, mentorship opportunities also is very important. Now, you want to make sure that you have a mentor. Look for somebody to mentor you, to guide you through this process, because it's not easy. You can start now and then feel, oh, why do I even need to learn this? You need somebody to keep you motivated to keep going. You need somebody to put you in the right step. You need somebody to let you know that this what you're doing is right or what you're doing is wrong, right? So mentorship is very important. Also, you need to be updated with the industry trends. You don't want to be that person that whilst people are learning something new, you don't even know about it. No, this is 2025. Now we are even leaving 2025 to 2026 very soon, in just a few days time, right? And the world has already changed. We are now in the AI era, so you want to make sure that you are updated. Whatever new thing that is up, you understand that, oh, this is something that I need to learn to keep being updated in the field. Very, very important, right? Okay, so I think this is the final one that we'll be talking about, which is maximizing your advantage, combining Excel sheets and AI. So this is just more like having to tell you about the essence of knowing how to use AI. So you don't just want to learn these tools. Of course, you want to use know how to use AI whilst working with these tool sets. Aside just knowing how to use these tools, know how to use AI to help you make your work faster, do your work faster and then better. Now we also have the benefits. Now, when you integrate AI tools with spreadsheets for automation, here are some advantages of what you stand to gain. Now, of course, AI can write formulas for you. AI can clean your data. AI can automate boring tasks. AI can build your dashboards faster. AI can do so many more than you can even imagine. Of course, we all know why, right? And it is now more interesting because presently, if you use Excel, you understand that we now have Copilot in Microsoft Excel. So if you know how to use Copilot in Microsoft Excel, most of the tasks that you're working on would not if you don't know how to if you don't know the formula to use, Copilot would help you and then tell you use this formula. Is that is it's way easier for you that way to learn even faster. Copilot can also even help you build dashboards. It can do many more than you can imagine. So it is very important that you know how to use AI alongside these two set that you are learning. Now, this is just giving you a sample of examples of the workflow and productivity. Right, so for AI, you can use AI to clean data, to do predictive analysis and then intelligent charts recommendations. So how do you position yourself as a future ready professional? Now, what you need to do is make sure that number one step, be spreadsheet proficient. Like, make sure that you understand this skill set: data entry, data management, data cleaning, data visualization, data analysis. These are skill sets that you don't want to joke with. They are very, very important. AI knowledge is very important as well, because right now, whoever wants to hire you cares about your knowledge of AI, right? So if you're able to combine both together, then you're already a top-notch candidate. So make sure that you are on the side of having to know how to combine both, and then using it to up your game in the career field. Now we have career value enhancement, which is combining both skills. It would also increase your employability and readiness for future challenges. Right now, how can this class elevate your career? Now, this is the final stage of all that we've been talking about today, and this is where I'll be rounding up. Right. So for this lesson, whatever that you're learning today, whatever you've been learning from the beginning of this session up until now, it can help you build confidence. Aside just getting a job, aside making money, aside, those things are just additional um opportunities, right? The main opportunity for me, the main opportunity that I see is that you're able to understand the fact that you have this knowledge in you, and then it builds your confidence. Your confidence level is increased. Whenever you are there for interviews, you can confidently tell them, oh, I know how to use Excel. Oh, I can use Google Sheets. Oh, yes, I can clean data. I can do this on Excel. That's very, very fair and very nice for you to actually work with, right? So it is very important that you understand this knowledge, and then you're able to use it to build your confidence. Right now, it also help you build real world projects. Now, while you're learning this in this session, in this cohort, it would help you build projects. Now, while you're cleaning your data, you're doing all the tasks that you're being asked to do, your assignments. That is the process of having to have projects that you've worked on. It gives you experience, right? And then it helps you think through to be able to understand what you stand to do when you are in the real world experience. Now, it also gives you confidence to work with data, a chance to enter tech without coding. A lot of people are scared of coming into the tech field because they feel like it's all about coding. But once you know Excel and you're good, like I said earlier, a lot of people are making money just based off on knowing Excel skills alone. So you can even use that alone to even start up a career in tech, and then you are good. You can start making money, and whilst you're doing that, you're upgrading, you're learning other tools, and then you're moving up gradually. That's how you can start being doing something for yourself, right? So it can also give you a way to earn more even as a freelancer. Aside that, it can even help you get opportunities. I told you a story at the beginning of this session about a lady that lost a job because she didn't know how to use Excel. Now, that would not be in your own case, because you already have the basic knowledge of it. So whenever you're being asked, of course, you can confidently say yes. And whenever they give you a task, simple task to do, you can do it because you've had a class, a session that taught you some of these basic stuffs that you need. So it's important that you have this skill set. Now, for the career transitions, I've said a lot about career opportunities. So I wouldn't really go more into details about it. But what I would say is that whilst having this knowledge of Excel and Google Sheets, right? So basically, this will bring us to the conclusion of
All right, while we wait for her, but I think she has wrapped up with her session. It's just that network is really terrible at her end. Oh, thank you so much, Efusa. We appreciate you as well. Okay. So I'm seeing some people saying they're having issues with the attendance form. Please do well to fill the attendance form before you leave. Attendance and doing of assignments is what qualifies you to get the certificate of participation. This attendance list will not be shared in the group chat. So if you do not fill it on this call, please forget about it. We'll take it that you did not attend the class. The reason for this is so that we are giving certificate to people that participated, and certificate is not going to be given to people that did not put in the work. We are giving certificate to people that put in the work. Copy the link and paste it in your browser. That's the only way it can work for now. I don't know. I think that's the only way that it can work for now. So copy it and paste in your browser. It should work. It should work. Then now let's talk about the employable assignment. Hi Abimbola, you're back. Hello. All right.
Oh yes, I am. Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know I was
Okay.
off. So I think I'm done with the
All
session.
right.
I don't know where you missed me, but then I'm done. Just
Do you guys have any question for her? If you have any question, please let us know in the chat box so that she can quickly answer. Do you guys have questions for Abimbola? You guys should hype her up. How was her
so I
session?
have
Did you get
questions that I need
value?
to answer before I go.
Did you get value? Did you get value? You guys should ask her questions. Anything that you feel like she needs to know or you want her to clarify. You're with the top 1% in data. So you should have question. If you even want networking opportunity, if you want to connect with her on her platform, because you're from this class, you have a leverage now for her to respond to you. So you guys should ask her questions, please. Ask her question. Ask her questions. You guys don't have questions for her? No question for the top 1% in data science. Excel champions. Are you guys wasting opportunity? Assignment is not opening, Rebecca Abonyo. Assignment is not opening. Is it a PDF file? Is it the assignment or the attendance link? Please clarify. Good, good. You guys should follow her right away. Oh. Okay, Mr. Bimbola, someone just asked the question.
All right.
Hi,
So I
Abimbola.
think the first, yeah, I can hear you. Use phone to work. Because I'm not that person that would give you assurance, and then when you're already there, so it's very important
Hello. Hi.
that if you want to learn
Hi, Abimbola. We can hear you.
Excel, of course you can learn using your phone, but you need to practice. Practice makes perfect. Why you want to get a job, we did not let you from this program on I would use seriousness, how you're serious about learning and then being able to find learning is continuous. So just understand that while you're learning and Google Sheets, in fact job on your own. You don't just learn the skill set and sit and wait for jobs to come to you. Now that is one of the having to use your social media platforms to speak set. Now this is one of the ways able to read you for opportunities. And aside that, you can also apply for opportunities. You can open up accounts on any new freelancing platforms that you can use to someone. Let them know that you help them make sense. That you can work with them. You have this skill set, and then you are a valuable asset to the organization. Companies love people like that, and of course, you don't know what is that has to get opportunities in a particular time frame because it actually depends on how well you're able to
You're
grasp this
breaking up.
knowledge and work so well. Oh, sorry about that. So sorry. I think the next, yeah, so that's just be patient then to start getting opportunities. Now, which platforms? This is another question. Which platform do you recommend us to search for sites or
We can't hear you again. No, we can't hear you. Abimbola. Hi, Abimbola. Can you hear me? All right. So let me just quickly answer some of the questions that you guys were asking because okay. Hi, Abimbola.
Hi. So
Okay.
apologies, please. The network is really disturbing at this point. So I think I will just have to stop right here. But then for other questions, I can answer maybe. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions that we have, right? So I think that is fine for now. So basically, the summary of all that I've been saying is for you to be loud about your skills. Don't keep quiet. Make sure that you're able to find opportunities and then help yourself. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Try to help yourself, right? So that will be the end of my session today. Thank you all for waiting till this time and then having to be here. Annie, yeah, you can take over. I'm done.
Okay. But don't leave us yet. Is it okay if they reach out, like some people that have questions to you, maybe on LinkedIn or wherever, to ask you further questions for
Yeah,
those
sure.
that
You can.
and I heard
Yeah,
someone
they can
also
send me
asking
message
about
on
the
LinkedIn.
community group. They were asking if you have a community.
Okay, yes, I do have several communities, but for now, I'm mostly not active on those communities, right? So, but you can join because I have a lot of plans lined up for next year. So, of when you find me on LinkedIn, check the link in my bio. You can join the community. We're going to start fully next year. So, of course, yeah, you can join my community. You'll find it in the link in my bio on LinkedIn.
All right. Thank you all so much. So
Yeah.
also Amy of Web asked what's the fastest way to clean up a rough data within a short period of time?
Okay, what's the fastest way to clean up a rough data? There are so many ways that you can actually clean up rough data, but then what I would advise is that um you can use Power Query, but for me the fastest way is to use Copilot. If you are very good using Copilot on Excel, you understand that using Copilot within 1 minute you're good. It has done the job for you. All you just need to do is to go and then cross check and then be sure that the what it has done is actually very good, to the fact that you can use it for your analysis, right? But if you don't have the opportunity, you don't have that license to use Copilots in Excel, then you can use Power Query to clean your data. Now, there are a lot of ways in which you can actually do that to help you clean your data very fast. It's just that it requires that you understand your data set to even do it very, very fast. If you don't understand the data, you might be doing it fast and then you're not cleaning the data correctly. So understanding your data is very key for you to even be able to clean your rough data very, very fast, right?
Okay, someone
And then you can
asked.
also do using the formulas that you have. So I think I can see another question here. Can Excel visualize data as good as Power BI or Tableau? I haven't used this, so Oh, yes. Microsoft Excel is very good. Now, um, Microsoft actually what they do presently is that they are remodifying Excel. Now, Excel has come to a point where you already have Python in Excel. You have Python in Excel, you have Copilot in Excel, and then you can even do modern analysis. You can do statistical analysis. You can even do some data science, scientist tasks that you can do using Python on Microsoft Excel. That's how far Excel has come to play. But then most it's just a bit sad that most of these opportunities of doing stuff like that in Microsoft Excel requires that you have the required license. If you don't have that, you might not be able to use Microsoft Excel to do some of these things. But yes, Excel can actually do what you can do on Power BI. It's just that there are some other areas in which you might probably need to use Power BI when it comes to collaboration and then having to work with other tools. Like right now, of course, we have Microsoft Fabric, so having to do that with Power BI is on the higher advantage, right? So I think I'll just have to stop it there so that I don't elongate the whole session. So I think that is all the questions that we have for for me today. Do we have other
Someone
questions?
also asked, how long will it take to get a job with the knowledge from that we get from this program?
Okay, so presently I really don't know the knowledge that you've gotten or what you stand to gain from Microsoft Excel. But that whatever knowledge it is be a waste, of course, and learning should not end for a particular session. If you're whatever you're learning here should be continuous. You have to keep upskilling, right? But then for this, if you are being taught the basic knowledge, the basic skill set that you need, of course, most of the times gigs that you might get from organizations or people that really need you to help them do one or two stuffs. So you can go and then reach out to people, reach out to people, let them know that you're available for a particular road, let them know that this is right. That woman that has a store in your area, she uses laptop, she has a data set that she's working with, like the that you can actually clean and then help her make sense of it. Reach out to people, let them know that you have problems that she might not even know she has. Go to supermarket in your area, you can reach out to them, tell them that you have a problem with your system, and then let them know that you have loud about your skills on social media. That's how opportunity come to you, and that's how you also find beginners. Yeah, just make sure that aside learning, you are also working back end to help yourself to get these opportunities. Thank you. Okay, which platforms do you recommend us to search for jobs as
Okay,
beginners?
so the last question.
Yeah, so this question, platforms that you can use, but then you can start with LinkedIn, because now on LinkedIn is using the search method. So you can go and search for entry level roles on the search bar. You will see people that post about for your level, but job is all about, and you're able to do it, right? So that is one of the easiest way of getting job on LinkedIn, using the search bar, search, and then you can even search freelancing opportunities in if you want to search for data analyst roles, you can search there. If you want to search for Excel hiring, you would see opportunities that come out, that comes up every day, right? That I might not even remember to talk about now. But then there are so many platforms that you can look out for when it comes to looking for jobs as beginners. All right. But then utilize LinkedIn, very important. Thank you all for the session. Annie, you can take over.
Thank you, Abimbola. Thank you so much. You can hear their comments. You can see their comments rather in the chat box. They are all saying your session was amazing and they got so much value from you. I appreciate you honestly for even agreeing to share your knowledge with the community because this is amazing. Thank you so much, Abimbola. Thank you. Now, for everyone, we're about to call it a night, so please do endeavor to fill the attendance form before you leave this call. I want to quickly go through the assignments to show you guys what you're supposed to do. Please do your assignments. Make an attempt at least, even if you do not understand everything totally. Try and do it. And I was also saying that I was going to show the people that are on this class with their phones how to go about their own assignment. So now this assignment now, if you have access to a laptop, if you're using a laptop, is very beautiful for you. You can now get at least the best out of this class no matter what. So the assignment now, this is the data set you'll be working with. If you click on it, it's going to carry you to a link to download the data sets that you would be cleaning with what was taught on data cleaning tonight. This is a YouTube playlist, and this is the link where you will be submitting. Sorry, I just noticed that this is not being shared. All right. So this is the data set that you guys will be working with, the data set. Then the YouTube playlist, then the link to submit the assignments. Please, you all should do your assignment. If today's class was so much for you that you've not still understood it fully, that's why I went out of my way to curate a YouTube playlist. This YouTube playlist, it will not even take you up to an hour for you to be done with it. You we spend more than that to watch movies that is not going to pay us any money, movies that is not going to impact our life. We can stay watching movies for up to 2 hours, but just bring out, even if it's like 15 minutes to watch each of these playlists. They are pretty short, pretty straightforward. You are going to learn a lot on how to do data cleaning perfectly. Because I saw someone asking how this class can benefit you with what you have learned on in the span of these 4 days. Can you start earning with it? Yes, you can start earning with it if you are learning and you're doing. It's not only to just be watching. You should learn and you should do and you should put in more effort and also start networking with other people. Me, I talked about it. Abimbola has come to also come and talk about it too. You need to network. You need to be posting about what you're doing. So this is the first step. If you do your assignment now, you can now start posting it on your social media platform and saying, oh, I worked on this data set. Oh, I cleaned this data set. It's something to brag about because it's not easy. People don't know how to do this. But if you can do your assignment and you even make an attempt, it's enough for you to post on different social media platforms to brag about it. So this is the link that you guys will be using to download it, YouTube playlist link, and where you will be submitting your assignments when you're done. The instructions is pretty clear, and I still also went ahead to still attach it below as well. If you click on it, you can see it. This assignment now should be submitted on or before 12th of December. You have enough time. Our next class is upper week. So it should be submitted before the next class, no matter what, so that we can go through it and then we can work on it and prepare for correction. So you guys should come charged for next class. The next class we are going to have now, we are going to be talking on Google Sheets. And you see all this stress that you guys are going through. I'm going to show you guys how to use AI to do it very sweet and easy. Abimbola just told you guys about Copilot. Apart from Copilot, there are other AI tools that you can still use to do it. Me, I don't even use Copilot a lot, though it's necessary, but there are other things that you guys can use. So come ready for day 3. We are going to go into Google Sheet. You're also going to go into data visualization. You see all those fancy dashboards that people are creating. You will create one by the end of this session, so that if you're looking at it, if they ask you what did you take from this class, you can show them your dashboard fully. It's not easy to create dashboard. A lot of people have never created one in their life, but before you leave this class, before this class ends, you must have a dashboard. You must have something that you can proudly say, I did this in December 2025. I'm proud of myself. I know what I'm going into 2026 with. So I hope to see all of you charged and ready for day 3. And day 4, my mentor Samusti will be coming. He's the guru in AI. Guru, like, he's very, very good. He's a machine learning engineer. So that tells you the advanced level that he has gone in his data career. So I want you guys coming back next week charged, next week ready, next week with so much impact, and next week coming back with inviting more people. Please do well to fill your attendance form. I think we have come to the end of this class. If does anyone have any question for me regarding the data cleaning class that I took, if there are any questions, please let me know so that we can call it a night. Please let me know if anyone has any questions. Then I'll now quickly show the fun people W3 school. Okay. But please, I'll be taking questions now. Please, Asha and any of the community manager, please, you guys should share the link with them. If you're having issues with the link, the attendance link, you can private chat any of the admins in the group. They will send it to you to your DM, but they won't be sending it to the group. So you can private chat them and they will answer you. But don't expect them to send it to the group chat, please. Are there any questions so far? Are there any questions? Any questions so far? So you can call it a night. The recorded session will still be on this link because this is a YouTube video, so it's automatically here. You can come back to rewatch it at any time as you please. But let's say maybe later on I'll make some edits to it and re-upload it. But for now, it will just still be exactly as it is for now. So yes, this link that you use to access this class is what you can use to access the recorded session as well. Someone asked about the slides, if they can get the slides. I will try my best to make it available. I'll share a link to the slides maybe later on after the class is ended tonight. Then you guys can use it as it pleases you. Are there any questions so far? Now, for the people that downloaded the Google Sheets app for their mobile phones, we'll be using it next week. So come ready. People with phones now, this is your time to shine. Your time to shine hard. All right, let me quickly now share the W3 school since there are no questions. I will send the link now so that please, any of the community manager, please, you guys should share the link with them. Now, the beautiful thing about the W3 schools is that it can give you at least a little bit of a feel on how Excel is for your laptop. Like for those using phone rather, it can give you a little bit of feel so that you can see, oh, this is how Excel looks. And you can learn much more, if not only Excel. I still use W3 schools currently for a lot of things. All right. So this is W3 school. You can see it has a lot of things you can learn here. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, lots of programming languages, lots of even MySQL. But now what we'll be using this for people with phones is Excel. So when you open the Excel now, you can see the different courses that you have to learn from here. There's so much to it. And the beautiful thing about it is that it allows you to practice. whatever device it is that you're using, you can practice a bit. Even most of all these things that I taught, the ones that I did not even talk about, the things that you're even confused about, you can use this site is beautiful because this site is what part of the things that helped me learn my SQL very, very well. So you can imagine the kind of value that it has to offer, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So you guys should check it out. Please, the community managers, you guys should share it with them. Yes, please share it with them. So for the assignment now, for those that are using phones, I will bring out a particular link from here that you guys that are using phones will practice, as well as a form for your assignments. A form will be shared with you guys by tomorrow for those using phones. But I think maybe we'll have to create a group to separate it. I don't know how we are going to do this, but me and my team will look at it further and then know how best to make this more suitable for everyone, especially those with phones. But those with phones should please use these W3 schools to start practicing in the meantime. By latest Monday, you guys should get your assignments ready. All right, with that, have you guys, okay, yes, I'm seeing in the group they have shared the W3 school website. Yes, this is a very valuable website. Are there any questions? Do you guys have any questions so we can call it a night? Are there any questions? Are there any questions? They will share the attendance link with you. Please endeavor to fill it before you leave the class. Please endeavor to fill it. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. You guys should give me some comments. Now you guys should give me my flowers. I'm about to leave. I'm about to call it a night. It's been a long day. Yes, it's free on the website, except you want to get certified. If you want to get a certificate, then you have to pay. But you're just learning. You're not getting a certificate for now. At the end of the class in day 4, I'll show you guys where to get free learning plus free certificates. You see how kind I am. I had to go through all the effort. Please, you guys should give me my flowers. I'm about to leave. Oh, I'm about to leave. I'm not seeing anything. You guys should show me some love, please. It's not easy. Even my team, not even only me, my team, Asha, Dorcas, you can see all the community managers there talking to you guys. It's not easy. You guys should show us some love. Please show us some love. Let's call it a night. And I hope you'll feel the attendance. Make sure you do your assignment so we have a lot of time from now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, the assignment will be submitted on Friday. The assignment will be submitted on Friday this week. So you'll have enough time no matter what. If you truly want to learn and grow, you have enough time. You do have enough time to practice. Even if you don't have a laptop, you can tell anybody, please, can I use your laptop? You can even go to a cyber cafe self and even try and do the assignment and then submit. If you truly want to learn, you will put in effort, and God will make means and purpose to come to you because He is seeing that you desire to learn, you desire to grow. So please give me. Okay, I'm seeing someone that asked a question. Okay, what kind of questions should we expect during interviews? For you to do an interview, first of all, you need to be on the specific data entry role. If some, because sometimes they have data entry, they have data analysis, they have business analysis role. So the data space is so wide. Predicting the specific kind of question that they will ask is difficult, but at least at all, they should ask about data cleaning, they should ask about using the functions, especially the if function, all the if functions. They should ask about visualization in data, and they should ask about data entry practices. Those are the key things now that they are supposed to learn, and that's the reason why we selected those topics for you all to learn in this class so that you can get value. If you cannot fill the form, text one of the admins in the group. They will share the link with you in your DM. Please, you guys should give us our flowers. Thank you. Yes, I'm seeing the flowers now. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those with phones, please, I hope you guys got value. I didn't ask. I'm so sorry. Those that joined here with phones, did you guys get value? I want to see people that joined with phones. Did they get value from this? Even though they were not practicing, at least they can reward. Did you guys get value? Did you guys get value? Those with phones. Okay. That's good. That's good. So please, you guys should use the W3 School website to practice. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I appreciate you all. You guys desire growth, and that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. You are among the top 1%. That reminds me, they will be having connection day on Monday. Huh. We're not supposed to have on Monday, oh, but because of the value people have gotten, I want you guys to start bragging about it on all your social media platforms so that people can start seeing that you've started learning skills. That next thing now, by the ending of December next 2026, if people need something with Excel, people need anything with data entry, your name will be first on their mind. That is the goal. That is what me I always tell myself. Oh. I once when someone think Excel, when someone think data analysis, whose name is coming to mind? The data royalty. That's what I'm always after. That's how you know that you have won, because I'm putting my work out there. So what you have learned so far, be taking screenshots of everything you do so far and be posting it on your various platforms. Let people be seeing that, oh my God, this girl is upskilling. She's trying to grow her life. So we are coming hard on Monday. Get your posts ready. That is how I met Abimbola. Someone was asking me the other time, how were you able to talk to Abimbola? Like, I mean, because if you go and check out, you have seen how the amount of followers that she has. You guys have seen it. So they were asking me, how were you able to talk to her? Wow, and you went all out. Oh, I'm like, yes, it's true. All this, I joined her community. I started talking to her. As she said, do not try to only network with people in your peer group. Try and be talking to people above you. That's the fastest way to learn. I have long legs. Yes, I'm always working with strategy. So I want you guys to do the same. Start posting about what to do so that if you're posting about what to do and you talk to all these people above you, they are more willing to talk to answer you because they're seeing that, okay, this person is trying to grow. So they're more willing to work with you because they see that you're showing progress. You have a track record. And how do you get your track record? By posting about what you do. As this live session is on now, I hope you guys have taken screenshots. Take screenshot of the chat, take screenshot of everything, and be bragging about it on your social media platform. Thank you all so much. And I love you guys. I hope to see you guys on Monday. I'll be in your comment sections. All right, Asha, please take over.
Thank you, Miss Annie. Can we please tell Miss Annie thank you? She has taken time to have us. Thank you, Miss Annie. Thank you, Miss Abimbola. Thank you, Excel champions, for your efforts so far. We have learnt a lot. We have learnt a lot. Please, if you have not filled the attendance form, please do so. Don't leave this call without filling the attendance form. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Please, once you fill the attendance form, you can leave the YouTube live. And the recordings of both day one and day two will be posted on the group. So please look out for this. The recording of day one and day two will be posted on the group. So please look out for it. Thank you, everyone. Please fill the attendance form. Once you fill it, you can leave the call. Thank you. If you're having any issues, don't hesitate to message any of the community managers. The community managers are also the group admins. So you text any of them, I will reply to you as quickly as possible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Please fill the attendance form. Once you're through filling the attendance form, you can leave the YouTube live. Thank you. Bye. 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 Please let's fill the attendance form. Signing off. Bye. Nkechi, bye. I will not forget you for suggesting code for me. So, but please, let's sign off. If you have filled the attendance form, please, you can leave the meeting. Bye. Bye. Good night, everyone. Good night. Please fill your attendance form. The attendance form link is in the group. Bye. Bye, Nkechi. Bye. Bye, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Tomorrow is Monday. Thank you for attending day two of the Excel class 2025. Please sign the attendance form and you can leave the meeting. If you are having any issues, please don't hesitate to message me. Thank you, thank you. Excel champions who are making history. Or making history. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night, everyone. See you at the next class. If you have filled the attendance form, you can leave the meeting. Thank you. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your time. Please do not leave the meeting without filling in the attendance form. We want you to get that certificate. We want you to have that certification. So we need you to fill the attendance form. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate the effort. We appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Excel champions. There's the attendance form link. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate you, Miss Annie. We appreciate you, Miss Annie. Please fill the attendance form link. Please fill the attendance form link. If you can't get it on the if you can't get it here, please message one of the community managers. The community managers are also the group admins. Please message them and they will answer you as quickly as possible. I still have 19 people on this call. Does that mean 19 people have not filled this form? Because if you fill the form, I should be telling you good night, sweet dreams. But it's when you have not filled it, that's why you should still be here. So please, 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 let's fill the attendance form. Let's fill the attendance form. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please fill the attendance form. I'm getting messages. Please don't hesitate to message me. Send the message so you can go and sleep. So you get your certificate. Thank you. If you have filled the attendance form, there's no need for you to be here anymore. Good night. Sweet dreams. Enjoy tomorrow, please. The attendance form, yes, the attendance form, the link has been sent over and over. If you're not accessing it here, don't hesitate to message a community manager. Community managers are the group admins. Please do not hesitate to message us. You saw my chat. I recently just sent, if you go to the group, I recently just sent a message. Please message me, disturb me, fill my DM, but please just make sure you fill your attendance form before you leave the call. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that means there are 14 people that have not filled their form. Please, 13. If you have filled your form, good night. If you have filled the attendance form, good night. You see how I'm taking my time to shout about this? It's very important. It's too important. It's a significant criteria for you to get your certificate. Please, please, and please fill the attendance form. 12 people. Okay, that's good. That's good. If you are having issues, my name is Asha. I just sent a message on the group. Please message me and I will send it to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please, 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 please. Don't hesitate to send a message. If you have filled the form, I can tell you that 16 people from where? You people don't want to sleep. If you don't want to sleep, I want to sleep. 16 people, please, please, please fill the attendance form and log out. Fill the attendance form and log out. If you have filled the attendance form, I'm telling you good night. If you fill the attendance form, I'm telling you good night. But if you haven't, please check the chat box. The link is there. Please fill the attendance form. Please fill the attendance form. Please fill the attendance form. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your presence. But please fill the attendance form. It's time for us to go and rest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 11 people. 11 people have not filled this form. This is serious, so this is serious. 11 people don't want to sleep. 11 people want to stay here with Asha. Please, 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 please fill the form. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Yes, please fill the form. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are having issues, do not hesitate to enter my DM. I'm getting messages. Why haven't you messaged me? Immediately you message me, I'm going to send to you. My name is Asha. I sent the link on the group right now. Yes. So please, 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 and please get the attendance form so that I'll tell you good night. You too will tell me good night. 12 people are still in this call. If you are here, you are wrong. If you're here, you're wrong. You know, in the beginning, I said if you're not here, you're wrong. Now I'm saying if you're here, you are wrong. Please, please, and please. If you are here, you're not meant to be here. You're meant to be telling me good night, and you should have filled the attendance form. It's when you have not filled the attendance form, that's when you're still here. Excel champions, please let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Please fill the form. Let's go and rest. Excel champions, it's been a long day. Please, if you are having issues, don't hesitate to text one of the community managers. The community managers equals the group admins who are the same people. So once you message any group admin, you have messaged a community manager. Please, if you have filled the attendance form, tell me good night. I tell you good night, you can sleep. All right, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. I hope nobody will come and because we got so many messages. Please, network was bad. The 12 people that see this live looking at me. Tomorrow, don't come and start sending message. Network was bad. Meanwhile, you fell asleep. Oh, this I'm just looking at the 12 of you that's still here now. Meanwhile, you fell asleep. Oh, network was bad. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't do the attendance. It's a lie. Oh. There will be no attendance form tomorrow. After this night is over, once you have missed it for this night, you have missed it. Once it has gone, it has gone. Excel champions, please fill the attendance form so that we can all go and sleep. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. 11 people. So 11 people have not filled the attendance form. Please let's fill the attendance form. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, everyone. Somebody has not still seen the attendance form. I just sent it. Please, if you're having issues with accessing it, please don't hesitate to message any of the community managers. The community managers are the group admins. My name is Asha. I just sent the W3 Schools link on the group. So once you just message the number and I will send the link to you immediately. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for attending the class, but now it's time for us to rest. The 13 people that are watching me, oh, the 13 people that are watching me, you obviously don't want to sleep today, but Asha wants to sleep. So please, 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 and please fill the form and tell me good night. Fill the form and tell me good night. Please fill the form and tell me good night. Thank you, Excel champions. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, Excel champions. Thank you for your efforts. Please fill the form. If you can't find the form, please message me on WhatsApp and I will promptly reply you as quickly as possible. Like the speed of light kind of reply. You just get the link immediately. Please, what's important is that you fill the form. Thank you, thank you. I'm still seeing 12 people. Yeah, these 12 people. Like, I'll start rapping. Oh. Maybe if you hear my terrible rapping, you'll wake up and feel before. Let me start. If you don't want me to start, please fill the form so that we can see. Let it rap at home. Please, Excel champions. Somebody's telling me beautiful. We thank God. Oh. But have you filled the form? Have you filled the form? Have you filled the form? Please, let's go and sleep. Everybody is tired. 11 people. Ah, this is 11 people. Ah, I'll go back to 12. You people have something to do tomorrow. It's like you could have something to do. Or I'm sure that many people have slept on this call. But God will have mercy on you. Thank you, thank you. See messages flooding me. If you can't access it here, please just text me. I'll send it to you as quickly as possible. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you for attending the class. I appreciate it. Where do you get this from? Okay, the form is here in the chat box. Please try to access it from the chat box. The form link is in the chat box. Thank you, Excel champions. You have made today an exceptional day. Thank you. 11 people left. I will start wrapping up. I will have to start wrapping. Please, 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 you push the form. I don't want to wrap. Please, 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 Excel champions. If you are sleeping, Asha is waking you up. Wake up, fill your form and go back to sleep. Wake up, fill your form and go back to sleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, yes, you have yet to feel. Message me. Message me, oh, message me. Please 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 message me. Please, 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 please message me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me send you the form now so that we can see. Okay, we have 10 people. Hmm. It's like these 10 people that are going to hear my rap this evening. And I don't think you want to hear me. Why did you start your journey in data? Oh, okay, 7 people. Yay! This person has, how do we find mentors too? Okay, I will take note of your questions and I'll pass them across to Miss Annie. So you probably get your reply on the group. So please watch out on the group. You get your reply. Thank you. Thank you for reaching out. But this is the time to fill in the attendance and end the call. The meeting has ended, so I don't think we can take questions right now. But I will pass your questions across to Miss Annie and she will reply them probably on the group. Thank you, everybody. Please, have you filled the form? I will pass the information across to Mr. Bimbola about how you loved her session. I will do so. But please, for now, we have to focus on filling this form and telling each other good night. I will definitely pass up the information across to her, but please fill the form so we can tell each other good night. Thank you. Good night. Thank you for filling the form. Thank you, guys. We have 7 people left. These 7 people want to hear me about. Fill your form, fill your form, fill the 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 form. Please let's fill the form. Please let's fill the form. Ah! It has gone to level. I'm not rapping again. It's like my rap is good. Mm-mm. I'm not rapping again. Please. 10 people. Oh yeah, let's go down. Let's fill the form, please. Let's fill the form. I don't know how I'll go back to 10. Sure, we're at 7. Tell champions, please fill the form and tell me, Asha, good night. The program has ended for today. Day 2 was great, and it was because of you. But now it's time for us to say bye bye, good night. Have a great night rest. Sleep in the palm of God's hands, because Jesus loves you. Please, 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 let's go and sleep. 8 people have not filled this form. They want to hear me rap. 8 people, 8 people, 7 people. Yay. Please let it continue going down like that. 7 people, 7 people, 7 people. Should I send the link again? After this my shouting, somebody will still message me and say, Asha, I didn't get the link. Oh, Asha, I didn't know about the link. Asha, I didn't know. After this my hard work here of talking. It's a lie. You're not one side. Almost 15 minutes now. I've been shouting about this thing. Just one thing. Fill your form and tell me, Asha, good night. 7 people are sleeping on this call. I think my rap will go. Please fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. 8 people, fill the form, fill the form, please fill the form, fill the form, fill the form and tell me good night. Please fill the form and tell me good night. Thank you, everybody. The way it's going, I'm going to sleep and leave those 8 people behind. Don't worry, God will come true for you people. It's when you message me tomorrow and tell me, my network was bad, that's why you are so lucky you can't see my face. The bad eye. Please fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Let me go and sleep. Please fill the form. 8 people, 8 people, 8 people. 8 people who have not filled this form. 8 people who are still on this life. You don't want this life to end? You want us to continue forever? Please, we can't be here forever. Oh, Jesus' name, we can't be here forever. 8 people left. 8 people left. 8 people left. 9. I'm so tempted to start singing one song, but no. Like, please, let's go. Excel champions, have you filled the form? Yeah. Have you filled the form? Fill the form, 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 fill the form. Fill the form, please. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. You can't find the assignment, don't worry. Just go to the group and you get the assignment. Please, it's on the group. I will pin it and it will be sent again. Let me send it again for your sake. But you can leave the live now, please. So I know the people that I'm begging. Please, please, please. If you are free before, you hear it again. I want you to hear my voice. Then you just be hearing my terrible rap. See it now. See the link is here. Okay, I'll just resend it for the sake of okay, I have resent it. Okay. Yes, you that are still awake and hearing my voice, have you filled the form? Yes, you that invisible person that I can't see. You're not invisible, but just I can't see. Have you filled the form? Yes, you're welcome. I've just sent it to the group so you can have access to it. Thank you guys. Tell champions, you are stressing me. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. When you fill the form, your head will go. When you fill the form, you'll be richer. When you fill the form, you make more money. When you fill the form, you'll be bigger. When you fill the form, you'll be greater. When you fill the form, you'll be mightier. Excel champions, have you filled the form? People are making me single. Is that serious? I mean, I'm very great at creating songs. Excel champions, please, 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 please fill the form. 9 people are watching me. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló àmọ́ Yorùbá bọ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Please, people should fill the form. Fill the form. Fill the form. Fill the form. If you're having any issues, message me. My name is Asha. I've been the one sending messages for the past 1 hour on the Excel past 2025. Yes, that's me. Just see that number, just tap message. And bam. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. For 20 minutes straight, I've been shouting about this thing. 20 minutes, 20 good minutes. Excel class, Excel class, Excel class. When you come in, you excel. When you come in, you shine. Excel chapters, if are making me sick. Please fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Please fill the form. Please fill the form. Excel chapters, please fill the form. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Have you filled the form? Hey, Mr. Valentine, thank you. I've just sent the link so you can copy it and paste it to your browser. Yes, thank you. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, when you fill the form, your hair will grow. When you fill the form, you'll be taller. When you fill the form, you'll be richer. When you fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Fill the form. Fill the form and tell me good night. You don't want to hear me sing. Please, please, please. You don't want to hear me sing. Fill the form, please. Fill the form. Let's say good night. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. Thank you everybody for your efforts. But please fill the form. You know that you go through all this stress, then when is that time for you to get your certificate? Somebody will ask you, I can't find your form. I don't think you registered. Your heart will now break. Chicken, you don't want that. That's why I'm here for the past 21 minutes shouting about one form. Please, you people should fill the form, 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 fill the form. Thank you, guys. Please fill the form, please fill the form. Tomorrow is Monday. 6 people. These 6 people. These people are sleeping. If you are here, you are wrong. If you are here and you are still hearing my voice, you are wrong. You are so wrong. Wrongness is full in your body as you are here now. Check the chat box, tap on that attendance form, fill it, and leave the YouTube live. Please, if you're here, you're wrong. If you're here, you're wrong. If you're here, you are wrong. If you're here, you're wrong. If you're here, you are wrong. You are wrong, 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 and wrong. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Excel champion. 7 people. Oh, 5 people. Praise God. If you're here, you are wrong. You are meant to have filled that form and left this life. That's you want me to start rapping. Change. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. When you fill the form, you get richer. When you fill the form, you get taller. When you fill the form, you have more money. When you fill the form, fill the form, fill the form, you fill the form. Oh my God, thank you, Miss Annie. Please, let's fill the form. You're still not seeing it. Please, if you go to WhatsApp, there's someone that just sent messages. That's me. Message me, I'll send it to you immediately. I won't even take time. If you can't still see it, please just message me and you receive it promptly. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. When you fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. When you fill the form, you'll be taller. When you fill the form, you'll be richer. When you fill the form, you make more money. When you fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. When you fill the form, you'll be richer. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for reaching out. You see, I just replied you quickly. That's how if you just leave a message me, you get your own link and you go ahead to go and sleep. Four people left. Fill the form, fill the form, fill the form. When you fill the form, you get rich. When you fill the form, you get taller. When you fill the form, when you fill the form, you have more money. When you fill the form, you'll be greater. When you fill the form. When you fill the form, you'll be smarter. People are making me single. That's how serious this thing is. That's really how serious this thing is. Please, and please fill the form so that you attend all these classes and then when it's time, you will not you will not have your attendance. That won't be nice. That won't be nice at all. Thank you guys so much. S'il vous plaît, Biko, Mbok. How they used to say please. I don't know. I'm just speaking the languages I know. But please fill the form. For people, for people who have not filled the form. For people who are sleeping on this call. For people. Oh, that means I'm one. So that means we're three. Okay. Three people. Three people have not yet filled this form. Three people. Don't come and tell me later that you did not fill the form. Mm. If you haven't gotten the form, please fill the form. Thank you guys. Four people. Four people. Four people. Four people have not filled the form. Please fill the form. Please fill the form. The God bless us with fill the form. If you're still here, you're wrong. People are going to make me lose my voice. If you're still here, you're wrong. You're so wrong. There are two wrong. Three people, yay. If you just came by, you not even feel you're wrong, oh. Okay. Two people. That means there are two people that are still sleeping. To rob you. There are still seven people. Eh. I'll just stick to my two. Maybe it can't be my eye. I'll be three. Excel champions, I will still be closing this live form. So if you did get the form, that'll be the end. Thank you very much for your effort and your time. But once again, to make everything you have value, please, I would need you to fill your attendance form so that your work today will not be a waste, but it will be useful. Useful. To be very useful. Something that your future self is going to look at you and nod, say thank you for. But if you don't fill the form, that's when your future self will be like, why don't you fill that form? Now you don't have that dope certificate to show. But Excel champions, don't do that to yourself. Okay, so we're going to be doing an official countdown today, and with the remaining 7 people that are still watching. Okay, so drum roll, please. We're coming to the end of the day two for the Excel class 2025. So for the 7 people that are still here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good night, everyone. That's the end of day two. See you in day three.